Hi, guys. Sorry for the delay. We had a lot of stuff to get figured out, including making sure all of our rangers were properly leveled.
Yep. A lot of fun new abilities.
Yes, many new fun things. I started during an ad break. Fuck my face.
Jesus.
Hi, Shadowgun.
How long
Best
till they have
timing
done?
ever.
Like 60 seconds.
Okay,
Right.
so it's not
I was gonna,
terrible.
as I was gonna say, like the episode they were introduced in the swap mode, some criminals stole it. The battleizer were used against it, and they just walked right through the attack. Like it literally bounced off and did nothing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right. So last we left off on our clusterfuck of bullshit.
CFOBS.
That's pretty fire.
Bobs?
No, that one seems a little close.
Our rangers had been attempted to have been influenced by a strange entity that seemed to be speaking directly to their minds in most cases. The most affected by this had been Rose,
Mm-hmm.
who had believed this entity would be able to get her back in good graces with the MED.
Oh, how mistaken I was.
Indeed, after the deaths of 3 MED members and a ambush, the entity then decided to go after Ozcar to its immediate detriment.
You can't pull a fast one on me.
Whereupon it was very swiftly JoJo curb stomped. I don't know how else to describe what happened to the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, our session this week begins with our... Well, what would you guys be doing in the next following days of downtime?
After that, moping.
Oh, I had also forgotten that during that battle, you guys had finally revealed your new weapons, your Zords.
Mm-hmm.
And their combined alteration.
Yes.
And, yes. Your Zords and subsequently your Megazord.
Take some of those mold talons home. I don't know. Put them in the trash truck. Drive them home.
Yeah. Over the next few days, I would like to have Cadmus see if he can find a good time to talk to Rose about the incident.
Go ahead.
Seeing as how she's maybe like one day during training with the team, like Cadmus takes a moment to step aside and find Rose wherever she is.
This is between you two at this point. Stop talking to me.
Yeah, no, I'm like trying to like where would Rose like open? Like would she try to isolate herself, like be with the others or what?
I think the most natural response you're going to get is leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Just being honest.
Yeah, I'll just have Cadmus stick around. Just let her know that he's willing to talk if she ever wants to before joining the others again. Maybe go Oscar to continue their spar.
Oh, wait, I just had a realization. Probably a lot of meditation and stuff like that.
Specifically, Rose, I do have something for you before we get too deep in, but I'll come back to you.
Yeah, I was thinking of how my perk might suddenly come about. Surprise new form. Character development, character growth.
James,
Yes, sir.
During
How
this
can I help you?
time, Geob is actually going to be trying to work with you.
Okay, what are we working on?
The revelation of our new weapons, the Zords. Apparently, Okilikan is more than capable of tracking its arrival, to nobody's fucking surprise. And after seeing what it can take, I want to make sure it's more properly prepared for combat. If you don't mind, I'd like to have your help in improving the Zord's capabilities.
I mean, that sounds fantastic. Do I know that he's trying? Like, do I understand that he's trying the power of the Zords, and this isn't some low jack type bullshit?
You cut out halfway through what you were saying.
All I'm basically saying is, do I understand that he's tracking this through grid type power, or is this like a low jack type thing?
It's probably a giant robot walking through the city type thing.
Ah, understood.
Like, if you're invading a planet and some new big-ass weapon the size of a skyscraper shows up, you don't exactly need additional tracking to take notice.
That's fair. What do I gotta roll?
Those are some private
I'm not rolling stealth, am I?
No, you're not rolling stealth.
Okay.
It sounds like most of the improvements that Geob wants to make are on the more offensive side, because clearly your Zord can take a fucking beating.
Okay. So do you want? I have grid tech or mechanics. What should I be rolling?
Dealer's choice. This would work for
alright,
either.
I'll just-
This would work for either mechanics or grid tech.
Okay. I couldn't find where I did my because I looked. I don't know why I have the edge on outside of combat from my distinct upbringing. So I don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna not use it anymore until I actually find it. So I'm just gonna roll like normal.
Yours is from the brainy background, right?
Mayhaps.
That helps. It's on your sheet.
I mean, I only took oddball.
Oddball. Okay,
Origin
that's what I'm
oddball.
looking for.
Otherwise, that's a little not. Oh,
Oddball gave you a perk, so I don't know what perk you took.
I don't know.
I can check the corner rule book. You said it gives you like edge on something.
No. I'm saying specifically, the oddball background gives you a perk, so it depends on what perk he took.
Yeah, like he wrote down the perk's effects, didn't you, Skittle? Like even
Well-
if you didn't write down the perk's name, like you wrote
My
down what
brother
it
in
did.
Christ.
This is why I said I was just gonna ignore that. It's a 13. Is what I got.
13? Okay.
Okay.
So that will come about later, because as previously stated, we're going to try to avoid Zord combat for a bit, because fucking 20 turns of just left hooks over and over again.
It was like a good hour of swinging left hooks, and people were just watching us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were on the news. I almost punched a fucking helicopter probably at
The
some
biggest game of Rock'em Sock'em Robots ever recorded.
point.
Oh yeah, that might have been what happened, huh?
That's one interpretation.
Yeah.
Yep.
People definitely saw us.
Oh, yeah.
If we had a J. Jonah Jameson of our world, that's probably what he would have called it.
Yep.
We need to figure out that whole
Well, there's a-
slash them in half and then pose dramatically and the fight's over in 10 seconds.
True.
Yeah, that is the other outcome. Though there was that reporter that was mentioned during the first episode, or first session.
Yeah. True. Oh yeah. I don't remember their name.
So for the foreseeable future, James and Geob are going to be working on improving the Zords.
Sounds good.
At some point, my character gets angry and starts throwing wrenches and shit.
Rose,
Yes.
a few days after the incident, you are in your room. You're still processing what has happened
Mm-hmm.
when you have a visitor.
Uh-oh.
You-
Initiative?
No, you hear a knock at your window.
That's different. So I guess I go check.
You go to check, you pull open your curtain, because I assume you're just staying shut in.
Yeah.
You pull open your curtain and you see a familiar pink fox spirit.
How big?
About the size of an average fox.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like my
a
sword was scratching on my window.
no, it's not your Zord, it's your old familiar.
Oh. Ugh.
This is Quintia.
Well, this is awkward. I guess I open the window.
It steps inside and settles in on the windowsill. Hello, Rose.
Just hey, just look down.
I would ask what's wrong, but that would be a pointless effort. I know what's wrong. I wanted to talk to you.
Oh. Yeah. Go ahead.
I know you're still torn up about what happened with the other MED members, but I also, and I can't say or do anything about that. I am sorry for what it's worth. I wanted to talk to you about what else that was said. We did take down the name of the superior that we had mentioned before, yes? What was her name?
I don't remember, sorry.
That's fine. I also don't remember. I have I have on your notes in a Sautet.
Sautet?
That's what I'm seeing on your notes. SAL''TET. I'm not sure why it's there.
Wait, my notes?
Yeah, in your notebook on Tabletop Simulator.
Oh. Wasn't that the name of like Air Jordan?
No. His name was the Prospector, and you guys continued to call him Jordan, and then decided that that it was probably a bad idea to keep calling him the Prospector, so he took the name Giab.
Oh.
I don't know where Saltet comes from, but it's in your notebook, so I thought that was it.
I don't even know how to bring up my notebook, sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, wait, there it is. The button that says notebook. Oh, no, I have no idea where that came from.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to speak to you about what your superior. Well, what's about the Fuck, she had a title, and I don't remember what it was because it's been 3 weeks.
Wow.
What the administrator had said about your departure from the MED.
At least she was honest and open about it, even if she was rude as hell.
I just wanted to explain things from my perspective, if that's okay.
Oh boy, we're hashing out why I was fired. Cool. No, go ahead.
Typically speaking, when an agent reaches a certain age, they aren't capable of maintaining their power anymore. Members that show potential for leadership are asked to remain in an administrative function. They still have some minor magical ability, but they lose more power over time. Even individuals in an administrative role don't stay with us after a certain age. You have a fantastic command over your power when you were an active agent, Rose, but you didn't show the promisings for leadership. So we couldn't ask you to stay with us.
Hmm.
But you've found power on your own. You're with a team of people that are doing exactly the kind of things that the MED wants to do.
I don't think anybody's supposed to know about that.
It's okay. It's okay. I was watching you during your debut, let's say. Only a member of the MED could behave like that.
Look, old habits, okay?
I'm not judging.
But what are we supposed to do about all these, whatever they are? Just, I hate to say it like this, but just killing off MEDs.
It's an invasion force. We're at war. It's going to happen. The unfortunate part is a lot of our members don't really understand what is going to happen. So we have to start withdrawing any of our people that are not in a full understanding.
Any of them who still think that the world is full of games and unicorns and whatever, and can't look up and see the death lasers coming in?
More or less, yes.
Hmm.
Which is why I came to you.
Yeah?
The people that you're working with, this power that you've obtained, you probably have a better shot of stalling or even stopping what's going on.
But it's an entire invasion. There's only 5 of us. It feels like all we're really doing is just putting out fires here and there. How can we ever win? I mean, you have looked up in the sky, right?
Yes. And in the short time your team has been assembled, you've fought back forces that we've lost several of our agents to. You fought back monstrosities that we weren't prepared for.
Well, can you guys get more prepared, or is it just always going to be on us?
We're going to do our best. But with these monstrous giants that they've started to deploy, we have to start taking bigger risks in order to keep up. Your people are already able to combat them on even ground.
All right, well,
I
know.
can grant you a little bit of power.
Huh?
A little bit. It should work in conjunction with your current ability set.
What? What do you mean?
I'm not allowed to do this, but I should be able to accentuate your abilities.
Oh? I mean, we can obviously use any help we can get, but I mean, okay.
This will have to remain a secret, so it won't be the accoutrement you're used to. But it should still help.
Okay.
It steps forward and holds out a paw towards you.
Mm, do that thing where I start to reach out, hesitate, and then touch.
You do feel this rush of energy wash over you. It is a familiar sensation to when you first gained your magical girl powers. But you can feel it infusing, in a manner of speaking, with your grid power.
What is this?
This should help give you an edge when you're fighting. You won't be able to call on it unless you're in your alternate state. But this should help quite a bit.
Oh. Okay.
From this point forward, when you morph, you can spend an additional power point to enter your magical girl state.
What?
So basically, I'm reworking your ninja form to an actual magical girl form.
Oh my god.
Well,
this is
It's a plot
surprising.
twist. This is great. What a twist!
Does it have the same stats and stuff as Ninja?
It will still work in the same manner as ninja. It just fits better that it's a magical girl state instead of a instead of a ninja state.
Wow. And I've just broken through the wall of Power Rangers and Magic Girl.
Yep.
You've done it. We're so
Wow.
proud of you.
So I'm gonna have to go in and adapt your Pink Ranger to a magical girl Ranger, as opposed to just a Pink Ranger.
Early preview.
Oh, that's gonna be such a pain in the ass to model, but it's all right.
It'll be fun.
Okay. So do I need to like get recharges from you, or is this just part of the whole other thing now?
It's going to be a part of your alternate power. If you feel as though you need the power boost, just call upon it when you shift states. What do you call your transformation sequence?
You know the answer.
It doesn't.
It's
Talk about Gwen.
morphing.
When you
Yes.
morph, just call upon the additional power, and you should take on a hybrid state.
Huh.
It should help you in battle.
Okay. Is there any I don't know if I should ask this, but if you say that we're the only ones who can currently fight them on equal footing, instead of just throwing away more lives, is there any way that you guys can take a more defensive role and stay out of our way?
That is more or less the stance we're going to be forced to take. Any kind of minor threats, the gray creatures, we should still be able to handle on an offensive take. But anything larger, we don't really have much of a choice until we can pull some of our key agents from other places in the field.
Well,
we're stuck.
I know you're not really supposed to be meeting me like this or helping me out, but is there any way that you can we're setting up our own way to kind of monitor things, but man, some of the people I work with are well, they're very creative. And experimental. So it may or may not work right away. Is there any way that you can tip me off about important things that we may need to go to, you know, if we just happen to miss them?
I find that unlikely, but if there's a particular task that may be outside of our capabilities, I will try to contact you.
Yeah. Okay. And hey, maybe you can tell them you've set up relations with a mercenary or an outside agent, or I don't know. I guess that's up to you. You've already done more for me than I ever expected, so thanks.
Stay safe.
I give the fox one last good hug.
It tries not to say anything else and bounds its way out the window.
Right. Okay. Do that thing where I like slap my cheeks and hype myself up a little and whip out my communicator and say, "Hey, when's the next training session?"
It would probably be the next morning.
Okay. I'll be there.
Glad to have you, Rose. Like answering the communicator.
Glad to be here where I can help. Yay, that's it.
Cadmus,
Yes.
during this particular lull in the action, you also have a development come to light. As you're working with resistance forces, as is usually your position, there is
Cadmus's day-to-day.
there is a general despair hanging in the air.
I don't suppose I can catch any conversations throughout the day of what's on the soldiers' minds.
You wouldn't need to even engage in conversation to figure it out.
Yeah, just like walk by or like throughout the day.
Yeah,
At
I
meals
mean,
or whatever.
no one is actively talking about it, but there is just a very distinct distress at the reveal of the enemy's new weapons. These monstrous mechanoids that they had deployed in your last battle. And just a general realization that there's nothing they can possibly do against that kind of firepower.
I think I would like have Cadmus request a meeting with the leaders like he was on his first week here. Like the first session we had. See if they have the time any day this week.
Sorry, had to ban somebody in the chat.
No worries. I was just asking like if Cadmus could request a meeting with the military and rebel leaders like he had in the first week here.
Yeah, you can assemble a meeting. I forget the name of the leaders in question. I think you have them written down. I'm clicking on the wrong shit.
I'm pretty sure, yes. I have Richard Jones as the rebel leader, but I didn't write down the military leader.
Richard Jones would be the de facto military leader in this instance.
Oh, of both? Like the official U.S. military force and like the assembled rebel militia.
It's a combination of both, because any active military are under a different infrastructure.
Okay. Mr. Jones, I think you may understand the purpose of the meeting to discuss the Empire's new mechanoids that attacked a few days earlier.
The purpose?
Yes. It is my belief that it would be best for the soldiers to take a more defensive and reactive approach and to set up communications with these rangers to deal with these larger creatures, since our forces lack the means of doing so ourselves.
Great. You have a means to contact the Rangers? Do you?
I can come up with something.
Great. Come up with something. Go right the fuck ahead.
Thank you, sir. I'll just have Cadmus, and if there's nothing else of prevalence, Cadmus would end the meeting there, and then talk to him the next day in a more informal setting, as that handing him. Oh wait, first, just came to mind. Words. Day. I would like to have Cadmus ask James if he can come up with a new one-way communicator James to come up with a new one-way communicator that Cadmus could give Richard. I don't think that's outside the realm of possibility, right?
It shouldn't be, but James is muted at the moment.
Right. That's fine. So, the next day, Cadmus would just go to Richard's office or wherever he has his set up and hand him the communicator. This is our direct line to the Rangers.
As you come back to meet Richard, he is visibly irritated that you've provided something. You don't fucking get it, do you?
I'm afraid not.
We've lost!
We're alive.
We've lost. We do not have the means to fight that shit.
Not yet, but the Rangers do. And now we have a means of communicating with them.
So we're going to have to rely on someone else, people that we don't know, people that we can't identify, to protect us, to save our fucking lives, when we've been doing so for the last 6 months.
No one is disregarding you and your men's efforts. There are simply new developments that we have to react to. We do not have the means of fighting these monstrosities. Yet, a way to fight them is available. There is no downside. This is saving people's lives, your soldiers' lives, instead of throwing them away needlessly into a fight we cannot win.
But it was a fight we were winning.
Were.
I need Cadmus to give me a... what would be the roll here? I believe it would be, because I have too many systems rolling around in my brain. I know it's a social roll, I just don't know if it's a diplomacy or what it would be, because I don't remember what the skills are.
I think just persuasion. Diplomacy isn't the thing.
Persuasion, yes.
All right. I don't suppose Cadmus could use his free action to get an upshift.
From what?
From his perk. His background perk, whereas like taking a free action gives him an upshift to persuasion because that's his skill he chose.
Sure.
At character creation.
Yeah.
Right. So D20 and D10. Let's go.
Oh, let's go, baby.
You know what? I think I'm going to spend a story point to specialize this. I don't want to see the downside.
Okay.
All right. So D10 and everything leading up to it. Which one's the D? All right, there it is. D10, D8, D6, D4, and the coin. Flip, 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 flip. That is a 16.
Okay. Based on your persuasion check, he does calm down a bit, but it is a exceptional source of frustration to have for all these men, for all these soldiers, to have all of their efforts, everything they've been working on, ripped out from under their feet. Months of effort and combat and sacrifice, and it's just been proven to be worth absolutely nothing.
There are still ways you and your men can help people, General. Just not against those things.
I'm not a general. I don't hold a fucking military position. 6 months ago, I was working at a fucking Walmart.
6 months ago, I was a simple noble set to be married. Now I'm in the middle of a war zone.
That
Lives
you chose
change.
to be in. That we chose to be in. Because we wanted to protect our homes. This isn't your
Yes.
home.
Doesn't matter. There are innocent people here. My home is safe, and is my responsibility as a healthy, strong man to help those who aren't safe.
I'm
I
gonna need
believe we
to
understand
make
each other.
another persuasion check at a downshift.
That's fair. All right, so just downshift then upshift to cancel it out.
Sure.
So D8, just a D8 this time.
That's a D10.
Oh, sorry, I got them confused.
I always do.
They look so similar. Ooh, that's a 13.
He punches you in the face.
I don't suppose Cadmus takes a point of damage from that.
No. It's stun damage. Like he has to decide for it to do actual damage, but it's effectively 1 point stun unless he also, other shit.
Yeah. So Cadmus is just gonna take it on the cheek. I'll let that one. I deserve that one. And with that, he'll just nod his head and step out of his office or tent or whatever make it be.
As you're leaving, you do catch someone's eye on your way out. By the way, he does not accept the device.
Ah, that's a shame. Well, Cadmus is going to leave it in the office.
As you're leaving, you catch the eye of another soldier, Eliza.
I don't suppose there's any background information that, like, have I interacted with this soldier before?
It's in your notes.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Mhm.
Right.
You feel good about that?
I believe it was a conversation that needed to be had. Whether or not I feel good yet, that remains to be seen. I do feel a bruise coming on.
Who the fuck are you?
You'll have to be more specific. Who am I here and now, or who do I want to be?
No, I mean, who the fuck are you to tell other people what the fuck they're gonna live and die for? You're not a leader. Certainly not here. You're not even a leader where you're going. You're not even a leader back where you come from.
No. But like I said, I believe that was a conversation that Sir Jones needed to hear. Whether or not I was qualified to be the one to speak it, well, that's a shame.
It's not a matter of qualification. It's something he has to accept. It's something each of us have to accept. Whether or not we are actually going to continue fighting, even if it is going to be a losing battle.
Yes.
It's not up to you. It's up to each
there are
individual
different-
person here.
Yes, and I hope each individual person here realizes there are more than one way to fight.
And that's for them to
Take
come
care.
to. But that's not for you to decide.
I make no decisions for anyone but myself. I
No,
merely
but you
advise.
attempt to sway the decisions of others.
Yes,
What with your fucking fancy talk and your fast words. But you have just as little fucking combat power as any of us. You're just as fucked over as any of us. What happens if one of those things lands in fucking High Rock or wherever the fuck you're from?
Then I pray their defenses are strong enough, and I mourn for whoever is lost. Then I move on and continue my life.
She just shakes her
Whether
head
or
at
not
you.
that life is spent fighting, well, that's what has to be. And Cadmus takes his leave.
All right, and that's it for Cadmus.
Oof, that was fun.
Oscar,
Hello.
do you have anything to do during this break in the action?
I think at this point, Oscar's kind of just like he feels as though the battle last time, like the Zord battle, didn't go as smooth as he thought we could have. He felt that we should have ended that a lot faster. So I think he would start doing some new training measurements, maybe even talking to the crew a little bit, depending on who's around. I think it would start with Rick.
Okay.
He would just approach Rick and be like, "Do you need help getting into fighting shape? Maybe we can get you on a regimen or something."
I mean, I can hold my own in a fight, but I wouldn't say no to some improvement. I mean, you
Hmm.
clearly know how to fight.
I think. Well, I've been trying to practice. I guess. Do you know that show where they would train in like a room with heavier gravity?
Yeah,
So
I'm familiar.
I've been wearing this, and he picks up this kind of bulky looking vest
Mm-hmm.
and he hands it to you.
How heavy is it?
80.
What's and yours? What is your strength?
My strength is at is it 7 or 8? I think we're at 8 or 7.
Okay, mine's at a 5. So when he grabs it, he's gonna be like, ugh!
No. Like 80 pounds is especially if you have a strength of 5. 80 pounds is perfectly acceptable for you to be able to hold it up, but you are going to be surprised by how heavy it is.
Yeah. I think it's just that little lurch of, oh,
Try this out for a bit. I've been working on trying to wear heavier armor to give myself a little bit more defensive capability. I think right now especially with that last fight, we could do better on some defense. I don't know if we need more offense, but I think that's for next time.
well, you clearly don't, but I think I might need some myself. Uh, and if it's strength you want, I can change up the food I make so that we can gain a bit more in the strength department with all our training.
He tries to cover up the drool when he hears food. And he's like, you do make some mean dishes. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. It's so nice to see some of my work be appreciated.
But yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing right now. I'm gonna go try to talk to the rest of the crew and see if anybody has anything else to add. Hey, Rick,
Oh, yeah?
I don't know why it seems like this, but do you think fighting is like the only thing to do? I think I've kind of lived my life off of just kind of fighting and gaining food through fighting, and you see what I'm saying? I don't think I have a goal besides just constant combat, and I don't know if one day it's gonna catch up to me.
I'll be honest. I don't see a day in which it wouldn't, but what exactly happens when it catches up to you? Well, I can't say. Did you piss anyone off with your fights?
There's a long pause. He goes, I don't think so. But
Yeah, you'll probably be fine.
when we were in the Zors, we all took a lot of damage. Like off of one hit.
Yeah, 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 we did.
I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Maybe I'm overthinking. Either way, you try this vest out for, well, a while. Let me know when it gets lighter, and we'll up the weight.
Yeah, we'll see when that happens.
And to be completely honest, you don't need to like actively work out to use this thing. Just do what you normally do.
All right. Well, let's see if I can make breakfast with this at a reasonable time.
There you go. That's the spirit. And
All
he
right.
will
Breakfast should
take
be
his
ready and looks at Vest, looks at himself. Give me like 45.
take your time. And Oscar will walk away.
Oh, and tell Strange to stop fucking writing on my walls.
I think I heard a wrench. He'll pass back. I think I heard a wrench flying through the air a while ago.
You hear glass shatter.
Christ.
When's my next delivery?
Your next delivery is actually going to be within the next. It's actually going to be later today.
Okay, but it's also just like him talking to himself, just like just realizing the damage that Strange is causing to his facility.
Polycarbonate is the future.
Wild.
All right.
Uh,
I can't believe I just got RKO'd by words. That shit came from out of nowhere.
Watch out, watch out, watch out! Polycarbonate!
Rick,
mm-hmm.
as previously stated, your next shipment is coming in today. And you are going out to meet them.
All right.
When you're at your pickup,
Mm-hmm.
you notice immediately and distinctly it is not your usual contact. This individual is not human. This figure is 7 to 8 feet tall, but you say that because you can't really tell what the top of his head is supposed to be. He is wearing a black cloak around his shoulders and very clearly has a bat head, but it's also in a large glass tube. So you're not sure if the top of his head is at the bottom of his ears or at the top of the tube.
You did not just okay.
Oh no.
Hello there,
Really?
Mr. Celle.
Really? Okay. Well, you're not one of my usual customers. He's like looking up and then down a little bit and then back up because he's not sure where to look at him.
He has eyes. He can see, like, you can meet his gaze.
I think eventually he realized that he settles on it. Is like, well, clearly you know me, but I don't seem to know you.
Indeed, I felt this would be a proper introduction between two, shall we say, colleagues. My name is Broodwing.
Rick Celle, though I'm sure you already know.
I am already familiar with most of your work.
So to what do I owe the pleasure of this meeting?
This would be nothing more than a, shall we say, what is the human term? Comparison, sharing of information, even trade.
All right. And what exactly are we trading here? What are you looking for?
Information, mostly.
About?
Whatever is deemed important. See, I am something of an opportunist.
As am I.
Indeed, which is why I felt it was best to speak with you openly.
Well, some say honesty is the best policy.
In business dealings, it generally is. If you can't trust the man you're doing business with, then they're not worth doing business.
Something we can both agree on. So, what information are you looking for? And what can you provide in return?
Oh, no one knows what information they are looking for until it's presented. I, however, can provide information on the Okilikan.
Oh?
Indeed. See, I have had some dealings with some of his generals in the past.
And you could possibly give some insight into what the generals can do or how they act?
I could give you insight on the weapons that I've sold them.
Ah.
Such as 2 of the large automatons that had assaulted your city about a week ago.
Oh. Talk about that large metal creature that was fighting some other large robot? Or
Yes, the less colorful ones were my product. The ones that came out on bottom, surprisingly.
they held up for a good fight. I mean, that was quite a while of just them slugging it back and forth.
Truly, the showing of a promising product, with some needs of improvements, it seems. Still, it is not in my best interest to win somebody the war.
Oh, no, that means that business would be closed. So,
So,
what information are you willing to provide here?
I've offered which information I'm willing to provide. The question is, what are you willing to trade for it?
I mean, truly, I don't have much.
Whatever information you can provide. It may not even have to be information. It could be reasonable goods.
Well, what goods would you like? I
Oh.
might be able to get some for you.
Oh, what do you have to offer? I'm not in the business of perusing my... I almost said rival, but that sounds negative in nature. I'm not in the business of perusing my colleague's stock on a whim.
Well, have you any experience with our world's firearms? I mean, I know they may not be as technologically advanced as yours.
They are interesting, seeing as they use a different propulsion system than what we are used to.
Well, for the information of a general, I think I can make some arrangements and give you one of our larger caliber ones.
Indeed. For the purposes of this, Rick, I would like you to give me either streetwise or persuasion.
Could I use my black market specialization for this?
Absolutely, you can.
All right. Streetwise it is, baby.
Almost specifically.
This is where I'm so happy I decided to say fuck it and throw the D8 into it.
Uh-huh. You're specialized, so you're also getting the D6, the D4, and the D2.
Yep. So we're gonna see how this goes.
You grab the D10.
Did I? Fuck.
Nope, that was a D8. There you go.
You know, I had them all set up in order too, and I still fucked up.
How are you doing that? Okay.
21.
21 and a crit.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the purposes of this, you claim to offer him one of the higher caliber firearms, but it's not. you actually shortchange him.
Yeah.
Like, you do offer him a large caliber weapon, but it's a paintball gun. So you actually don't give him any useful military technology. And he does actually provide information regarding one of Okilikan's generals.
All right.
In-depth information, actually. One of Okilikan's generals is an incredibly powerful warrior. This is an individual that knows, trains, lives, bleeds, and breathes combat. This is the kind of individual that you hear this description and you think, Ozcar would have fun with this thing.
Yeah, no, immediate thought.
Yep.
Oh.
It is, the description you are given is that of a blue-skinned creature. However, the only skin you will ever see of it is its face, as it is equipped in entirely gold armor. An individual by the name of Goldar.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, that seems a little on the nose.
Indeed. Goldar has a brother out there in the world, but I'm lost track of his whereabouts some time ago. Goldar is currently the one closest responsible for invading your little pocket of the world.
Oh, he could be considered the one in charge so far?
So far, yes. Okilikan has been micromanaging him a little too much. So it is entirely likely Goldar may attack the planet directly in his haste.
Getting a little impatient then.
It seems the efforts of these, multicolored defenders, whatever they call themselves, has really caused quite a wrinkle in the side of the general.
Sounds like more than a wrinkle if he's getting hasty.
There is another general poisoned their attack forces in a different part of the world.
Oh.
However, they are much more strategic in nature.
The more level-headed one then.
Level-headed is not the description I would give. Just more of a strike all at once kind of individual.
Classic show of force, come in, guns blazing, all the bravado and what have you.
Indeed, a single massive strike to occur all at once. This individual goes by the name of Ecliptor. By no means a lesser in combat compared to Goldar, but significantly more ruthless. By my understanding, he is planning his attacks across the body of water you call an ocean.
Oh. And do we have a possible location?
How do you pronounce it? Europe?
I give you, A for effort. Europe.
Europe.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes, English can be quite a hassle for
Your
people not
language is
familiar.
terrible.
That's just that one. You try and learn the others. I assure you, it's much more difficult.
No, the others are easier. Your language sucks. Seriously, English is a bitch.
English is like 5 different languages in a trench coat.
By my understanding, Ecliptor has been making plans to attack High Isle for some time now.
High Isle. All right. Thank you for this information. Unless you have more to provide.
For the trade that we have provided, I feel like I've gotten away with quite a deal. Thank you so very much for the new technologies you've provided.
And thank you for this information.
I hope we can do business again in the future.
Oh, of course. Of course. Well, if you're ever in need, you know how to find me.
That I do. That I do. He turns and makes his leave.
Well, I'm actually curious because Rick will definitely be looking at him to see how he leaves.
He begins to walk away and then transforms into a bat and flies off.
For someone named Broodwing, this seems awfully appropriate. And that's when he'll start walking away. And he will have an announcement for everybody when everyone's here.
Yep. So I assume you share that information with the rest of the party?
Yep.
Okay.
Cadmus immediately responds by slamming his hands on the table.
What? I'm sorry, what I missed? I had to step away.
Rick had dealings with Broodwing and has gotten information on 2 generals that are working to attack the planet. The one you guys have been...
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, the one... the general that has been dealing with you guys specifically goes by the name of Goldar. And there is another general planning to attack High Isle by the name of Ecliptor.
Hence Cadmus's extreme reaction.
Yes, and
Leptor. That's so metal.
It's
what?
pretty metal.
Yeah.
Oh, Ecliptor's awesome and incredibly dangerous.
You're yes. Aren't you supposed? Aren't you supposed to marry the? What was it? Princess?
Princess, yes, my
Yeah.
family is in danger. I need to make a call. And Cadmus leaves to take out his communicator that he has with the royal family to inform them, specifically Hazel.
You pull out a cell phone.
Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking like, you know, because like the invaders are coming from space, like they probably would have shot down most normal satellites. So he takes out like a black phone or something special.
I'm sorry. I just imagined carrier pigeon.
That's funny.
Yeah, like a special phone.
Undetectable.
And Rick will even boast like, and this for all the low price of a paintball gun.
I am in your debt, Rick.
So
Actually, you make a
You
fantastic...
You see,
You make a fantastic point. Most cell phone technology that isn't internetworked would have been destroyed. So international calls would have to be done on a landline.
Yeah, so like Cadmus has like a special phone that he uses directly to communicate with Hazel and nobody else.
Oh yeah, wouldn't they have been destroying satellites in orbit that facilitate a lot of the stuff we have nowadays?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
So like
that's what I was thinking.
anything that runs on a closed network or an underground network would still be working. So landlines would still be effective. Any kind of secret device that you would have, Cadmus, would have to run on satellite. So that's off.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Not even like a secret satellite. Nah.
Secret
That's
satellite
not-
is still satellite.
satellite is
Yeah,
satellite.
No,
Like
launch
a cloak
launch
satellite.
the stealth satellite that only one country in Europe has.
Yep.
I mean,
Can my Zord fly into space and can I be a satellite?
okay,
Oh,
so yeah,
I have the ability. I have
It's
the
a,
ability to
it's a
think.
it's a thin piece of rope with with a cup at the end.
Oh my god.
If it works, it works.
Talk about analog.
So yeah, it would have to be
Sorry.
it would have to be a landline technology or telegram.
yeah. So Cadmus just tries to find a working landmine then, or landline.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
Smoke signals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the internet? Is the internet still up?
Parts of it. International
six.
communications via internet are still not possible. But
Oh,
anything
no.
domestic would be well within the realm of possibility.
We're back to the dark
Ooh.
ages.
Well, we can
Local
just run.
servers and such.
We don't need satellites for internet. You can just run cable under the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just you
Yeah.
can't run those cables under the ocean.
Yeah, it's just
True.
it's sometimes it's more like dial up. You know, somebody answers the phone, you hear the.
No one's getting Jacksepticeye videos anymore.
Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, Cadmus goes to inform Hazel and the royal family of what's gonna happen.
I just
Like,
want
give
to
them a
say,
warning.
Okay.
Blockbuster is suddenly resurfacing all around the world.
oh yeah, they made a comeback, you know.
Oh no, there would definitely be a black market for home media during this kind of invasion.
I mean, our communication works on the grid network, so
Like
I just
anything
wanna-
to relieve tensions and give hope to families would definitely be on a black market of sorts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not even black
High
market.
premium for entertainment.
Just like incredibly.
Not even black
valuable.
market. This shit would be on sale at Walmart.
So, for the first few months of an invasion.
You know that movie that
Right
you've
there
been
next to the
meaning to
Mossberg 500s.
Yep.
Be redefined as home essentials.
Guaranteed
this
to stop
Mossberg
party or your
shoot?
money back.
look, this Mossberg shoots carved down bone marrow from that creature we just killed. I'm just saying those bullets might be a little bit more.
This Mossberg fires spiral shells from Gurren Lagann. Is it true? No, but you'll buy them anyway.
Buy them.
Wow.
You can see somebody misfiring that, and it just opens a fucking rip to the galaxy.
Did you just say you
Whoops,
stole a
my bad.
paintball gun to an alien?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you rather I sell them an actual gun?
Or worse, information about us.
Okay, look.
Can
I
you
may
just,
be a
like,
business. I
arrested
may be
him
a
or
businessman,
called
but I
us?
won't sell us out.
And I respect that, Rick. Thank you.
blows another
Just a
hole to the
pause there.
spiral.
I feel like Cadmus isn't looking, but he has a pause. He's like, yeah, I won't sell this out.
Wait, did you mention the part about where he was providing the giant monsters for the enemies and stuff?
Okay, look. Look.
Did you?
I think Rick would have left a portion of that out. It's just that
I mean,
You know what?
if
It's
you
been
le-
it's been
if
long
you left
enough.
some
I
of
would.
that out.
It's been long enough. I
Sorry.
would like every member except Rick to roll me perception checks.
Sounds good.
If you have
Um,
awareness specialization, use it. I may have that
Yeah.
backwards, actually. Hang on. It may be awareness perception.
I think it's alertness.
Yeah, it's alertness.
Alertness.
Okay, it's alertness if you have
Alertness.
specialization in perception.
There it is.
Use
I have a
it.
20 and a
Just a point for-
D2.
Same here.
I do have
Let's go.
specialization in perception. Sounds good. It's
Ooh.
still not good enough though.
Was heads 1 or 2?
2.
All right, so that's an 18 for Cadmus.
18 for Cadmus.
Ooh, I rolled a 19.
What was
Nice.
it check one more?
Hey.
What was it check one more time? I'm so sorry.
Alertness.
Tails
Alertness,
is 1 or
okay.
2.
If you're specialized in perception, roll it. Tails
Tails
is
is
1.
1.
Okay, I got 20 total.
Okay.
30, 20.
That's a. What did we say? Heads is 2.
2.
Mm-hmm. No, heads
17.
is 1, right?
Heads is 2.
Heads
No,
is
tails is
2,
one.
tails is
Oh,
1.
tails is 1. Okay. I heard that so wrong.
So I have a 17.
All right.
Okay.
So literally everybody has figured out by now that Rick is a black market trader.
Yeah, that
It's
that
been
seems
like
pretty
2
obvious.
weeks and you all keep meeting in his arms warehouse.
Nobody's
Like,
put
just
together until
fucking
just
pointing
now.
that out. At some point, someone plays with a teddy bear and is like, why is this rattling?
Why does this teddy bear have a pin in it?
Why is this
I
teddy
read-
bear
yeah,
shitting 9mm? What the fuck?
I was about to say.
Honestly,
at one point,
no.
somebody. I was about to say at one point somebody goes to pull a pin on one of the teddy bears, thinking it's like a voice box, but then Rick just runs over to stop them.
He immediately runs over, claps your hands together, is like, put the pin back.
You guys. I just go. You guys realized if he wasn't an arms dealer before, he is now. I'm literally currently making weapons. Like,
Wait.
Wait,
So
at
you
Hey,
some
can you
point
stop
somebody's picked
writing
up-
on my walls to do so?
So you just
And
sold a
seriously.
weapon to our enemy in exchange for information?
Look, I will turn on the Electric Avenue cannon again. Don't fuck with me.
Wasn't that destroyed?
Do you know how many people died because of that guy and you just sold him? I mean, he's a paintball gun. Okay, so you got up on the deal this time. But
In all fairness, Rose, I doubt Rick would have been able to take someone like him alone. It was probably safer to wait.
I don't
and gather
know. He just
information.
took down like 2 things, 3 things, whatever the size of buildings. What's one
With
random guy
everyone's
gonna
help.
do to us? Yeah, call for help. If we could have taken out their arms dealer or whatever, that would have been amazing. Like, got the enemy's attack force. People are dying every day because of this stuff, and this guy is profit, right?
You
Who's
guys
Is
to
that what
say
you're
we would have
doing
gotten
too?
there in time,
Is
Rose?
that what you're doing
Who's to
too? Or are you both like rubbing your hands?
was he like you said he was a bat person?
Okay, for the record,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I may be selling questionable items. Besides the point, he has information. We might as well get information from him to help us combat him. He happens to be selling to them. What's to say he's gone and someone else sells in his place?
So you
And there's
got
no guarantee we
information
would have gotten there in time
Well,
before he
then
would
we'll
have
take
escaped
them
or
down
seriously
too.
harmed Rick.
Look,
So you got
you
information on who we're fighting, right?
Look,
man.
one of them, I'm sure you'll have the fight of your lifetime. He's currently the one overseeing the whole operations here.
Let's just hope he's a stronger one.
What? Is this
That
just
I'm
a
not sure
game?
about. He's definitely the more beefy one. You know,
No,
well,
Rose, because I'd rather us deal with the proper threat while my family deals with the lesser.
honestly, Cadmus, I think you're shit out of luck on that one. If anything, the one that's targeting your family's kingdom, hometown,
Kingdom.
is probably the smarter one.
You should have bought grid tech.
I don't think he has grid tech. Or else
He
then we
might.
would be fucked.
Okay. The good news is the meathead that's looking over our territory right now is getting a little impatient, so we're probably gonna see him soon.
You said his name
Great.
was Goldar?
Yeah, apparently he's actually blue, but wears
Huh.
Maybe
a
if
ton of gold.
Not me.
maybe if we
Sounds a
do
little
it.
tacky.
maybe if we beat this god, or the Ecliptor will be lured away from Europe and focus on us.
That's a
Or he
possibility,
might
but
double
he also
down.
apparently likes to come in with the whole shock and awe, just overrun you and make a point. Ecliptor, not Goldar.
Guys, has it
So,
ever occurred to you that there's only 5 of us and we're fighting an army? If they
Yeah.
I
just
can
attack it, if 2 monsters attack at once, half the city's done. If they do that a few times, there's no city left.
I could
Yeah.
take about 10 of them.
It's just not a game.
No, it's not. But there must be a reason why they've only sent one at a time.
So what you're saying is we need more gun. Got it.
We need
So
help.
it's-
I don't even use guns as it is.
We can hold them off for now, but we need help. It doesn't make sense that they'd only just keep repeating a failing strategy and sending one monster at a time.
Or
Gio
we just take the fight to them.
will jump in on that. Goldar has a history of testing the might and honor of his opponents.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, what? He's playing with us?
Yes.
And the lives of Earth? Okay, is there
We
any way
can
to
use
just
this
take
to
the
our
fight
advantage.
to them?
Do you
Is there any-
have the means to travel to space?
I don't know. The fox can dig, it can't fly.
The only
might be
thing
able
that
to come up
flies
with something.
Cadmus's jet.
It's a
Well,
giant ship in the sky. Can you just make a giant gun and blast it down? You like weapons.
I mean, if I had
Even
enough
with
time,
our Zords, I doubt we could get close enough to the flagship before being shot down by the rest of the armada.
And I don't think we have enough mobility to do that in, flight.
Also, the attempt at building such a large weapon, it would be destroyed before we could finish it, and we would reveal our location at the same time.
Yeah, can we not do that?
But I mean,
I-
what are we doing? Are we just fighting off these guys until one day we lose?
We're
No.
doing
We
what we
can't
can,
take the fight
Rose.
to them.
No,
We've been
so
on
we-
defensive.
we have to keep defending until they make a mistake.
And like I was saying, if this is how Goldar is acting, we can't use it to our advantage if he's really just trying to test us out and underestimate us.
Uh-huh. How long till Goldar gets replaced by somebody more competent? I've seen Sailor Moon.
Yes.
What
Generals
is
only
this-
get to fail so many times.
What is
Look,
a
the more
moon
competent
sailor?
one.
It's an old cartoon.
Okay.
Okay. Your training video aside,
What the?
the more competent general is currently points to Cadmus on his island right now.
Are going
Oscar
to be.
gives a really Oscar gives a very like fucking I don't know, sly smirk to that comment. It's like, got her.
Look, there's no reason to freak out on something that we can't currently control.
You know
Right
what?
now, all we can do is react and defend the city as best we can.
Correct.
Thank you for the information, Rick. I'm sure it will be of great
Whatever.
help.
Thank you, Cadmus. At least someone appreciates my dealings.
Tell me when you guys are willing to take this more seriously. And
So
Rose
that
just turns around and
polycarbonate,
walks
though.
out.
I think Oscar would try to catch you at the door once this like before you leave. And he'll
Time and a
say-
place, dude.
Your
So,
eagerness is what you got
hey.
you in trouble the last time. Be aware of that.
What?
And then he will walk away.
So, hey, Rick, I have a question.
Did Mr. I can't ever hit anything just criticize me? Ugh.
Use the washable markers, Rick. Jay.
James, look, I do have a question though. I mean, I know what you do here, or I have a vague idea. Hey, you know that giant bone I brought, like the digging claws from that creature? Yeah, I want to see if I can't. I want to turn those into bullets. Like I want to turn the claws into bullets. I want to see what happens. I want to test the penetration power. You have any bullets and a gun lying around?
He's really thinking this over.
How
Like-
dangerous is it to give James a gun?
How
What
It
are the
just
risks?
it gives him a 40.
James, what could
James,
possibly go
I
wrong?
want you to give me a. God, what would this be? It sure as fuck ain't mechanics. Give me a science check.
All right.
Base technology?
No, this is not a technology check. This does not involve technology. This is a matter of chemical balancing and this is more a matter of metallurgy and gunpowder balance over
I'm
any
just replacing the brass heads with claws. I don't have to change the ammo inside. That's silly. I don't need to change the combustion inside.
I think what he's saying, you might have to, depending on the.
Because it's not the
Makeup.
same weight and it's not the
Yeah.
same durability.
Regardless,
Exactly.
this would still not be a technology roll. This is as analog can be. This involves actually no mechanical know-how whatsoever. This
That's
is
fair.
science.
So it's just a straight D20.
And
Okay.
while he's doing that, Rick's gonna look at Jub and be like, "You're gonna
15.
make sure he doesn't blow anything up, right?"
15 is pretty good.
15 is pretty good. You can go ahead and shape appropriately sized bone pieces to these brass jackets.
He
Mhm.
gets a 9mm.
Well, the thing is, if this works, then you could sell this to the military and they'll have a fighting chance.
You get a 9mm to start.
You have 6 rounds
I don't think we have
I-
enough bone for that.
in 45.
Well, no, by the way, you guys, we killed a giant creature. No, we brought back a lot of bone. There was the claws and shit. Yeah. I will. Fuck. I want to shoot a target that's actually comparable. Is there like any sort of like thick metal sheet around here?
No. Better yet, Agma, if you allow me this, can the test dummy be a giant teddy bear wearing a fucking bulletproof vest?
Yes. You would have
I-
both of those things on hand.
Yes.
I am proficient in targeting, so
Okay, give me a targeting roll.
Bulletproof vest from tall and large.
that's all of my dice. Hold
I
on.
would like, for effect, its face is painted blue, and it just holds a sign saying Yoldar.
Okay.
Okay, this is my This is literally all of my dice.
Are you specialized
Um,
in this weapon?
I am specialized in I know, but I have targeting 12.
Okay, so you're not specialized. You just roll a d12.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That was 11 plus 9.
Okay, so a 20 will make contact with the target, but because your round is made of bone, it shatters on the vest.
Okay. I thought this was going to be stronger bone. No, well.
No, just because something can dig doesn't mean its bones are stronger per se.
Well, it came from a fucking kaiju, so I just assumed.
That makes it worse.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we call science. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. I apologize.
All right. So there's that. All right. I don't think I have any other setup stuff to do.
That was a lot of setup.
It was a lot of setup. There was a lot I wanted to get through.
Oh, that was a lot of fun stuff.
It
There was
was.
a lot of good stuff there. Let me pull something out here.
Ooh.
What time is it for I go any further? Okay, it's 1. We got 2 more hours ish.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah.
have some fun, shall we?
Ooh,
Time for a filler monster,
Time for a filler monster.
quote unquote.
filler arc.
Well, filler episode. We're in the middle of 2 arcs.
Well, some of you guys got new powers that you need to use.
Yeah. We got shiny new toys.
Indeed.
Shiny
Although I am going to have
new-
to reuse a monster for this. Or not a monster. I'm going to have to reuse an arena for this because I wasn't planning on it.
No worries. We're in the same city.
Right.
It makes sense.
We're just gonna get kicked to not a ravine. Any what the fuck is it called?
The
Quarry.
I
exact
don't know,
same
the outs-
Boulevard Street.
There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna kick to the same street as always
Mhm.
with different lighting.
They hate South Boulevard in particular because they refuse to give them a discount.
And we're in a quarry.
That's what it was looking for.
Apparently, the Veterans Day discount does not count for invading armies.
Yes, you've been on the invasion for literal months. Does not mean you're a veteran.
Oh,
Leave.
should I set that up now? Yeah, let's do a little bit more setup.
Oh.
Let's do a little bit more setup. Can I actually deploy this thing? I should be able to. One moment. I need to get a better image.
No problem.
I am cautiously excited.
I'm excitedly cautious.
The floating VR set is always funny to me. I just see it moving slightly in and out of frame every now and then.
WEPs.
I got to get up and do stuff, you know?
Fair. You know what?
That's
Let me
fair.
also get up and do I have? Oh, I don't know if I have any of my cables set up for standing mode. We'll see.
Yeah, let's set up something that I'm gonna throw at you guys way later.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Is this where like Goldar and Scorpina come to make fun of us?
No. This is something I want to set up way later. And I don't think you guys will have any context on what this creature is from. So this should be an actual surprise for later.
Hmm. My veil of useless trivia runs deep.
I know it does. But I'm pretty sure I'm pulling from outside your realm of knowledge.
Oh, if this is
Oh.
a filler arc, the fight should be on a beach.
Beach episode.
Wait, have we earned our beach episode yet?
No.
Probably
I
not.
don't know. I don't
Oh.
think so.
No.
Even the earliest beach episodes aren't until episode 7.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Kamina
that's right.
dies.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Oh. Yes,
That was
Kamina, you're our
low.
savior. Where did he go? And
That was
nothing
below
could
the
go
belt.
wrong. Boom. What all went wrong?
Gonna randomly throw that out there. Spoilers for a fucking 20-year-old show, by the way.
Oh my god, that show can almost drink?
Yeah, that
Or
show
can
came out in
drink?
like 2006.
Oh,
Oh,
it did get its like 20th anniversary. It was in theaters and I missed it.
Yep.
I just remembered. God damn it.
Nice big open field for you guys to play in.
Hey, it's
Oh,
still
damn.
rendering for me.
Yeah, it's going to.
That's a 90.
that thing's
Grass,
huge,
my
actually.
weakness.
Terrible.
Oh no. James now has a downshift to all of his skills.
I am going to change the grid visibility on this one so that it's black instead of white.
That is a little hard to look at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my eyes are.
Just
My
as soon as
eyes.
I find the button that does that.
My eyes!
I like.
Not the leg.
Oh god, natural light.
Alright, that didn't help me at all. How do I
I
change
almost
the
didn't get
fucking
that.
grid?
Reference.
No, don't flip the table.
Please, whatever you do.
This isn't Sea
Lower.
of Thieves.
Lower.
There we go.
You know how strong. You know how strong your enemy is by the amount of drip they have.
There we go.
True.
Is that easier to see?
Oh god. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
kind of. Yeah, that's fine.
It
If
blends
we
in
ever-
just enough, but it's not crazy.
If we ever come across an enemy wearing like black Air Force Ones, we got to go the other way.
You know, it's funny you say Black Air
Goldar
Force
literally
Ones.
is wearing gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny you
Sorry,
say
Air
Black Air Force
Jordan's
Ones.
one. Sorry.
You are, yep, that is exactly the size I thought you were. Okay. So, as you guys are meeting up and going and kind of discussing your current status, there is an alert that goes out. Geob tracks it down, gives you a location. This is interesting. This isn't one of Okilikins. This is an outside force.
A mercenary?
Possibly. I don't have any information on this one. Please be careful.
No.
Let's morph here and head out.
Oh, did your
Did I-
arms dealer friend find out that you sold him a paintball gun?
Did I hear free XP?
If it has, we'll deal with him now.
Please.
If you actually beat this thing, I will be fucking impressed.
Please no XP. I can't. I can't. I'm afraid.
And Cadmus just calls out, "Roaring Ruby!" And he morphs.
You guys gonna morph ahead of time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds
And
Yeah,
I'm gonna try my new morph.
All right, you set up your magical girl state.
Yeah, I'm gonna start singing I'm blue, dumma dee dumma die.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Shut
don't
up.
know what it looks like or what's different, but something is.
I will
mean, we'll
give
find
you a
out next
proper
time.
representation when we get there.
All right.
Probably everybody else is like, wait,
What the fuck?
that's what?
Back to basics, I see.
Even Jordan is probably like, what?
Indeed.
Oh,
Where should we come in?
I know exactly what that is. You can't escape me.
Is
You
it?
know exactly what that is?
Oh,
That-
I do too. God, oh, that is. Oh, we are gonna get our ass kicked.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
concerning.
We are very screwed.
Where
I was
where
gonna-
are we coming in from?
I guess.
Wow.
Generally
here?
the left side.
Oh, left side.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
It's
you
left
can
facing the DM stable.
this clearing
Got it.
should be
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, I'm standing behind the tank. Wherever the tank is, I'm behind them. Hey, what's
Nope.
good?
Be-
We got
between-
like 3
Agreed.
tanks.
Agreed.
You're looking at either
mean-
me, yeah,
Mainly you.
green or red. Pick one.
I mean, we got 3 tanks on the team now. Ever since they both took heavy armor.
You got I think in order it goes green, red, purple.
3D trees.
Sounds about right.
Look, I'm the healer.
We're
I
definitely
haven't
need
seen
a
you
lot of
heal
heals
once.
here.
I get no. I have 4 heals. 4.
I heard you. I have not seen you heal once.
That's not
No,
true. I
he's
healed
healed.
last
He's healed
session.
Cadmus before.
Oh,
Yeah, last session he healed Cadmus.
once again, green has never.
My
seen you
fucking
heal.
mouse wheel sucks dick.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck.
Well, to be fair, you kind of
You're fine.
kind of
It's a
never near
joke.
me. Yeah.
It's fine. I'm always
Don't
in front,
worry.
anyways.
Fuck. Come on, zoom out, you piece of shit.
Oh, no.
God damn it. There we go.
Hey, can we put a GoFundMe together to get Augie a new mouse?
Put it on your throne.
I think it is in my throne. It's just I don't ever check my throne.
Mhm.
I usually don't get any donations towards anything on my throne, so I don't check it.
Crowdfund it.
Get me a new mouse, like mashed potatoes. That one time gets 20 grand,
Oh God.
$500 mouse. The rest new PC.
I don't think I even put an expensive mouse on there. I just got a copy of the mouse I already have. Because I
The
like this
Dragon
mouse.
V9, 8 buttons.
There's no way I have that on there. Hang on.
That's on
It
your
is a
wish
Dragon
list.
V9
It
8
is.
lens DPI
8
adjustable
buttons.
LED.
What the
Damn,
fuck?
this is a mouthful.
It's $30.
Plus,
Okay,
tax.
that does sound like me. There's no
Yeah,
way
it's
I put a
plus
mouse
tax.
on there that was more than $30.
Yeah.
So hey, yeah, everybody, we should
Okay,
try to
well-
I'll
help
keep
this
that
man.
window open.
And there is a contribute button, so that's good.
I'll keep that window open.
Well, there's a little contribute to the cause.
Hey.
Oh, do I even not? Oh, I may not even have the throne set up on my page anymore.
No, it's on here.
That's weird.
That was on there.
It's,
It's
there.
on there?
It's
okay.
on there.
My
My
fucking
wish
panels
list.
aren't loading in.
Buy throne.
Oh.
It's simply put as my wish list.
Hey, this guy takes up 4 squares. That's how you know he means business.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Oh, there it is. Yep, sure enough.
This guy takes up 4 squares.
I'm pink, abba boo, abba die.
Yeah, buddy.
You said you're trying to set this up for later? Jesus Christ.
This is probably
Got
a
it.
very later thing.
This is a much later thing.
I'm remembering everything starting to flood back in as I stare at this.
This other behemoth.
Yeah.
Who do we attack? Anybody who isn't a...
Anyone who's
Oh,
not a
God,
primary color.
Yeah, it's anybody who's not a primary color.
I guess I'll leave.
Bruh.
Does this sort of thing happen every day?
There-
Why do you think rent's so cheap?
there's a little bit more to
Why do
the
you
crown
think
fund.
rent's so cheap? That's crazy.
Yeah, they say that after the Megazord got destroyed for the first time.
There you go. It's now 26% funded.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
I need you to get that Sea of Thieves mouse.
This is the kind of mouse I'd be tempted to play League of Legends on.
Fuck.
So,
No.
Just play League of
But
Legends with just a
why-
thumb.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Did you just say
Oh,
leave?
stay away. Stay away. No, V, stay away. We're not bringing anybody else in.
Well, he needs the mouse first.
All right. So yeah. Initiative.
Oh yeah, huh? We have to roll that.
As always, who is following Cadmus?
I am.
I'll join in. Why not?
I think this time I will follow in. I think he's wary of this
Sure.
creature that looks
follow.
heavily armored.
I'll follow.
Ooh, all 4. Nice. So that's a D4 plus 4. Nice. Let's see.
Ow! I bit my tongue. Ow!
Oh, that's probably
Fuck.
not good. That's a 9 plus 4. That's a 13 total.
Our DM has been crippled.
No,
So Cadmus
his other
has
weapon.
a 14
Speech.
total. And how many were following Cadmus?
All of us.
All of us.
All
Alright,
of us.
so I
Four.
need each of you to roll a d4.
Oh, I'm lagging out the ass. I got a 3.
Who is that? Is that Jay? Oscar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get a 2.
So Oscar has an 11. Rose has 12.
I got a 1, so I'm at 13.
Okay. James, 13. And
Hey,
finally, Rick.
I got it too.
You got a 2. Okay, so you will be going roughly at the same time Rose does.
I'm gonna need Cadmus to get those rolls up.
Yeah, sorry. That was definitely an outlier. I rolled too well.
That was not your best. Yeah, that was not your best, but it's all good. I
So
think we still got this.
This black mechanized construct that you see before you goes first.
Oh,
As
never mind.
expected.
Bring it
I mean, it's
on.
only one of them.
Yeah, that'll matter.
We
Yeah.
know lore.
God.
Yeah,
How
also, you're right. We
very-
don't know lore. It's fine. Oscar thinks he
Yeah.
could take this guy by himself.
I think Oscar just his battle boner has been popped.
Battle boner is crazy.
Out of fear this time, mostly. Probably instinctual.
I think he's smart enough to like understand menacing presence.
Yeah. This thing just has an aura of menace.
Yeah. Oh, bye, James.
Oh no.
Huh?
Okay.
Where'd your
Yeeted.
figure go?
It's
I-
over by
Bradford.
where V is.
Who's touching my
There you
Who's
go.
I didn't do it.
touching my stuff?
Were you all the way back there?
I'm like not even in the tab, so
Let me see here. Yeah, it's going to start
Oh dear.
with
Bro,
a
if this thing has
chaos
extra
wave.
attack, we need to leave.
Chaos way. Chaos control.
excuse me.
That's
good. That's not
Does
bad.
I would like to know what everyone's willpower is.
Willpower. 13.
14.
Oscar
14.
has a 12.
17.
Okay, so everyone but James
Yep.
To no one's surprise.
is going to lose.
Oh dear.
I believe it is. Yeah, I'm rolling the wrong thing. Okay, I need a. Oh, that's right. I used these for this.
Oh no, there's a drain ability.
This is gonna
Okay.
suck.
Everyone
A
except
lot.
James loses 2 personal power. If you do not have 2 personal power, let me know.
Oh.
That's
Oh, I hit
concerning.
zero.
I spent 1 to go ninja.
I hit 0. All right.
Okay.
So everybody loses 2, correct?
Everybody but James loses 2.
Okay.
Man, I hope this doesn't
Um,
happen again.
He can only use that move once per scene, so no worries there.
Question.
All victories.
What's the... Wait, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Cadmus, you're up.
Oof. Okay. That kind of sucks. I'll have But anyway, Cadmus is just gonna try to shrug off the incredibly powerful attack he just took and charge the monster and go for a slash. Since he doesn't really have much personal power to spare, he'll save this one time. So just what was it again? D6 specialized.
I'm gonna loop that track because that's a good track.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear it later. Let's see. All right, let's go. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Ooh.
Okay, I've actually got
That's,
to turn it down lower because I have it as low as possible and it's still too loud. So I gotta open up my sound mixer.
So that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 to hit?
Yep. I'm assuming it does not.
A 20 does not hit his toughness.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Yeah, about as expected. So Cadmus just sees that his blade just catches on the armor, and he just obviously you can't see his face, but he just has a moment of panic before he comes back to calmness and end turn.
Yep. All right. Let's see, James, you're up next.
I'm gonna move forward just a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm going to power shot him using my only
Ooh.
power shot that I can do.
All right. So it's a power shot at a
which is-
downshift, correct?
Yep, downshift from 12 to 10.
Okay. Roll it.
And I'm specialized in these weapons. Cool.
Come on, come on.
Ooh, okay. That is a that's a crit.
That's
a
a
30.
natural 20 and a natural 10. That's a crit.
Oh, let's go.
God damn.
yes.
So that's 8
yes.
damage?
8 damage. That's 8 damage.
Okay. So he
Chomp.
takes this massive blast of energy from Blue Ranger's cannon. However, you do see that the plates on the body actually start to change.
Oh.
Any further energy attacks that this entity will take will be at reduced damage.
Oh,
Oh, it's the board.
He's adapting.
But that was 8 damage though.
Oh yeah, no, it was a
Eight
fuck ton of damage.
I would say do it again, but I don't know if you should.
I'm pretty sure that's once per
Okay.
scene. So that was a good hit.
Yeah.
That is, I believe, literally my entire turn. But I hurt him good.
I said I only took my cloak off.
oh no.
Not the cloak. Not the drip.
It's because I have the cloak bound to one of my numbers, and I happened to hit that number to put in his new health.
Oh no.
Does he look bloodied? I'm just kidding.
I doubt it.
It definitely hurt like hell.
Okay.
Like, that blast would absolutely one-shot most enemies.
At this level.
Concerning.
Most of
He is
ours.
not most enemies.
Because I'm pretty sure Bones only took like 1.5 of those.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
So, let's see. That was James. Rick, you're up. Actually, Rick and Rose, you're both up, so feel free to act as you see fit.
If I can move my big, I think I can reach here. I don't know if we can. get
What's your
flanking.
movement speed in purple? Or what's your movement
30.
speed? 30?
30?
You are not going to make it that far.
Oh damn! I forget that this is
Yeah,
double.
you can make it about here.
I'll make it there.
I mean, do you have any free actions to use? You can move in one more square for each.
That's true. What's your speed?
He's getting stuck on the tree.
Yeah, give.
You,
You know what? I'll be right there. That's okay.
Okay.
But no, you drained my personal power. I can't do my signature strike.
Sucks to
the
suck.
ball
I
blaster.
can't punch his cod piece.
I forgot you had that.
The ball blaster.
The jewel
All
strike.
right, I guess I'll use my hammer.
Jewel strike. Oh, that's pretty good.
Is that
Right.
with edge or not from that angle?
No,
I don't think so.
you have to be flanking.
Ah, dang.
I can
Oh,
get
well.
I can get us into edge next round.
Okay.
Or my
All right.
round,
All right.
I
Well,
think.
here's yo something.
Come on, you got this.
Nope.
Ooh.
Next.
Yeah, that's a no.
Uh,
Rose.
hits him in the knee. Didn't do anything. He's got good knees.
All right. Free 20-foot jump to get a little closer.
Free 20-foot jump.
Like over there is fine. Then
Not stacking up on the grid correctly, and it's gonna drive me nuts. All right.
Then, at like the apex of my jump, I fire off my one-time seen overpowered cannon shot.
Okay.
Let's go.
So,
Come on.
yeah, targeting with a downshift, which I believe you're specialized in. Yes.
Yes. Downshift to 4.
All right. I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter what you roll, you're not gonna hit him.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Well, dramatic shot off to the side then.
Yep. It actually pounds into his armor, and he just tanks it. It does no damage.
Oh,
His newly upgraded armor.
well, that's concerning.
His toughness is high as fuck.
It's very
Let's-
concerning.
Let's hope
Yep.
I can hit him, and then maybe he shifts out of that. Oh wait, no, you already used your one blaster thing. Fuck.
All right, so that was free movement and a shot.
Yep.
Man, it really goes against my better judgment to get closer, but I guess I just drop my gun because it's not going to do anything. No, wait. Might still do something later. Not unsure yet. And, I have a 45-foot speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my new martial arts skills. Hoo-ha!
You cannot. You have already used your action to fire.
Oh. Okay.
But you will be able to do so next turn.
So I moved. I did my free move. I shot. I'm done?
You're done.
Can I summon my sword?
Sorry?
Can I summon
Yeah,
my
blaster?
sword?
If you have enough free actions left over, yes.
Wait, how many actions does it take?
Well, it only takes one, but...
Oh, but I already used it.
Well,
No,
I mean,
wait,
what's
I
your
have
speed?
free
Yeah.
actions left over. I have a silly amount of speed. I
Yeah,
know my
yeah.
Zord takes a while to get here. I have 7 speed. So, yeah, I
Oh, your
summoned my
Zord.
I summoned my Zord.
Your Zord will not come.
Ah,
It doesn't think we're in
you
trouble
got
enough.
this. Never mind. I'm done.
He took damage. You're fine.
Actually,
looks pretty-
no, this is an extremely powerful enemy. Your Zord is being jammed.
Oh,
Oh.
crap.
Oh no.
That's
Even more
worse.
concerning.
Oh, no.
Oscar.
Well, Oscar gonna do what Oscar does and run the fuck up.
Alright. It'll cost all 30
don't know if
feet
I
of
can-
movement to get here.
Perfect.
I counted it out ahead of time.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh. Gonna do my usual thing. He is bigger, correct?
He is larger than you, yes.
I accidentally saved the wrong camera stream. I gotta fucking wiggle my way over here. There we go. Let's see. Do we actually? You know, I'm gonna save what we have on the board. I feel as though we're gonna need those.
Probably.
Yeah. But I do get an upshift from this, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. Because it's
You
a larger
should get an
creature.
upshift, yes, because it is larger than you.
Okay.
You should get
so I
a
get
cumulative upshift for every size larger than you. It is. But I think it has
How,
to start at a certain size.
Let me double check because I
Yeah.
have this.
It's a Green Ranger ability. I gotta pull it up.
Let's see. If you need the page, it's 42-43.
I got it. Fortunately, I'm using Acrobat, so it just I can pull it up by chapter.
Nice.
Let me see here.
Targeting. I mean, training. Critical range. This is part of my weapon, right?
I don't think it is part of your
Uh,
weapon. It should be
yeah,
part
it
of
is.
your.
It's gain up 2 shift when attacking target at least 3 sizes larger.
Okay, he is not 3 sizes larger. And it is part of your
Oof.
weapon ability. You are correct on that. However,
Okay.
what was the survival boon you took? Enhanced shell?
Yeah.
Or
It
move
was
like
because I have move like a song, and then I took this one was heavy armor shell.
Right, okay. So your AC is higher, but move like a song means that as a snag to attack you.
Yes. Okay. So I just roll might.
You roll
Alright,
might if you can. You can't solo strike it because you have too many allies on him.
Yep. Thanks, guys. No, I'm joking.
But you do have edge on this thanks to Rick.
You do not.
Oh damn.
You're not flanking
Yeah,
with
but-
anybody.
Yeah.
Not
Do you
I'm
have a
not
movement
across.
to move over here?
No.
No, he's out of movement.
I used all my movement, and I missed.
Ah.
So
You did indeed miss by a lot.
I missed by a huge margin.
It is now this
Uh,
construct's turn.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And I lost what page he's on. Where are you at? There you are. Let's see, he already used Chaos Wave. He's going to use... that's not gonna fly.
I'm waiting for him to grab one of us and beat us with another one of us.
It is
Just
the
go for
greatest
Broly.
disrespect.
He's going to move.
Oh.
Oh.
What's the range
Oh,
on
Right,
this?
there's no opportunity attacks.
Yeah, there's no opportunity. 40 feet long, so he can't hit anybody back that far. But he can move over here.
Hi.
Oh no.
And he is going to
Which-
attack Ozcar, Cadmus, and Rick
Line attack,
with his
baby.
Nega Beam.
No.
I have to pronounce that very carefully.
gotta throw up on screen.
Yep.
You don't,
This one right here.
you don't want to pull a Fairly Odd Parents.
So
Oh,
this
no.
is a targeting attack
Uh-huh.
against all three of you.
Yep.
And what's his targeting? His targeting is a D8.
Oh.
God damn. Oh no.
Damn. Wait,
Not
I just realized.
specialized.
Oh, okay.
What'd you
not
specialize?
but
Okay.
still.
Oh no.
Oh, that's based off of evasion. Okay. I think.
No, you can choose evasion or toughness.
I
Oh,
you can
sick.
choose, you can
Alright,
choose.
cool. I choose
Yeah, yeah.
toughness.
Okay. Oscar, I believe since the attack also targets you, the
I
attack
don't
is
think
at
it
a
counts for my
snag.
downshift. I mean, my snag. Does it?
I think is it just for Oscar though?
I think it's
The first attack that targets you each round. It is not an attack that is targeting you. It's an AoE effect.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it does not work.
So it does not. Yeah, this will not apply. So,
Ooh,
does
no.
a 20 hit all of you?
Not me.
Specifically, Oscar, Cadmus, and Rick. Does a 20 hit?
I have a 19.
That hits.
I'm
does
pretty
not
sure
hit.
the AC goes in order of highest to lowest, going on how far away we are from him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cadmus, what's your
question,
AC?
Question: do we know how much damage it will do if we don't use a story point?
No.
I'm
Until
gonna.
I do it.
I would like to use a story point.
Same here.
Okay, so you both are buffing your AC by 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
I only
Okay.
need 2, but goddamn. Ah.
So, you two brace yourselves. You're going to burn 2 story points for this. Those are mine.
Yep.
We only have 2 more guys.
Yoink.
Yeah.
So you're going to brace yourselves and you're going to absorb that attack. It is just a beam of apparently darkness energy that envelops you. And you do not take any damage.
Actually, DM, just real quick, I think Rick critted. Doesn't that count as a story point, or am I wrong?
Critted what?
Oh,
Uh,
the
on an attack.
D4.
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh,
you
yeah,
do
that
get a
counts
story
right
point
there.
back. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have 2.
That was
All
James.
right, I didn't want to.
We got
it
2.
was
Yeah,
James.
we got another one because I got one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 3 now.
Sorry, I didn't want to cut in on that thing.
Bless.
Yes.
Thanks for keeping track.
I can't get the fucking things to line up anymore, so we're putting them
They
this
do
way.
not want- they do not
The
want-
whole
That's
fucking
fair.
thing's busting. I hate it.
It's ruined.
Okay, fuck the story points. All right, moving on. Yeah, that's his turn. He can't do anything else. Cadmus.
Hey, let's do this. 5, 10.
Actually, hang on. I got to get him on a proper square. There we go.
Oh, is he closer?
20, Does this angle give me edge from flanking?
No. Move
Awesome.
5 more feet.
This one?
Yeah. Sorry.
Or over here?
No, where you're.
That way.
Bop.
There you
Alright,
go.
over here. Face. Flanking edge, and I'm gonna have Cadmus burn up his last power point as he calls out, Star Saber, full power! And he just starts glowing a brilliant blue, and he uses his Rev It Up ability.
Let's go.
Using Rev It Up.
So his next attack is going to ignore this monster's armor bonus, immunities, whatever.
Okay.
Blast!
We might do it.
I hope you hit.
I hope you do.
So, what kind of damage is this gonna do?
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go like the one slashing.
1 slashing. Okay.
Because I could make it 2 fire, but that would give me a downshift, so I'm not going to risk it.
All right.
Yeah.
So D6 specialized. Let's do this
D6 specialized. This might hit.
with edge.
What are the odds we're buffing him for the future if we don't kill him?
You're not rolling with edge. I just see the 1d20.
Well, this. Oh yeah, crit fishing. I forgot.
Well, the first roll was 7. You
Oh.
have 2 d20s. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah. 17 plus 4, so 21, ignoring his armor.
Okay, so he doesn't have a listed armor value.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
So I'm going to rule this as you attacking his evasion,
Okay.
which will
Interesting.
hit.
Okay. Just slash right across the beast's back.
Yep. How much damage does that do,
Bro.
and what type of damage is it?
1 slashing, I believe.
1 slashing, and for the rest of combat, he will now have a damage reduction to slashing, as
Oh,
well
no.
as energy.
Oh, he just gets resisted every time. Okay.
So it's just okay.
Oof.
But it does do damage for that initial attack.
Oh no, I should clarify. It's sharp damage, not slashing. I got confused. But either way, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
1 damage.
1 damage. James.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna move upwards a little bit so that at some point somebody could also kind of get flanking on him. Maybe.
You want to do that?
I think
I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna blast him again.
blasting.
Anyways, a normal blast.
All right.
So currently,
So this is not a
Rick
downshift.
is-
You're getting your D12 roll.
I can only do that once per.
Right.
That is.
Doesn't your blast do energy damage?
yeah,
it does,
does.
yes.
I
we
only
just
have
to try
energy
to hit you at this
damage.
point.
yeah.
I think
Uh,
Rick's the only person that can do damage to him.
23.
Like true damage.
23 does not
Twen-
hit.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's my turn.
Whoa. Awkward.
Yep. Let's see. That's James. Rick.
Wait. Before my turn, did anybody take damage?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
1,
No one has taken any damage yet.
3. I think I have to be like here. All right.
I think Rose can get on flanking.
I'm gonna swing again. I don't think that gets flanking, or does it?
Yes.
No. Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh
Because
yeah.
across from Cadmus.
Oh, got it. I see.
So you have
My brain
edge.
is not working.
Come on, you got this. You got this.
Dear God.
Throw your quarter over on red.
All right.
Miss.
Yeah.
That's a whiff.
Yep. You rolled a pair of
That's so
ones on
weird.
the skill dice. So yeah, that's not going to go.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yep. Cracked his other kneecap. It didn't work.
Yep. Who's up next? Rose.
All right. Free jump. Wait, come on.
Okay. Are you trying to land in the tree or right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to land right behind him.
Okay.
Melee range.
Well, you can't land in the tree. There's a
Right
tree
here?
there.
Yeah, I recommend getting on the right side of Cadmus.
Okay, that
There you
works.
go.
Anyway, time for some Krav Maga.
All right. Give me a martial arts roll for Krav Maga.
For me, it's finesse.
Okay. What's your
And
finesse
as
roll?
I'm not specialized. It's a D4, but I do have edge on all speed, everything.
You're not gonna hit him.
What?
I'm gonna tell you right now, his toughness is high enough to where even if you rolled max on both dice, you're not gonna hit him.
On a D4.
There's
a
no
D4.
automatic hitting? Like if you roll
no.
20?
No, because in this system, a critical success is based on your skill die, and it only counts if your total is high enough to succeed.
But what about
Oh.
when I'm
It-
flanking?
It doesn't matter.
So,
Flanking just gives you.
You have to rely on upshifts.
I mean,
Like the minimum to hit him is going to require a D6.
Yeah,
oh no.
I'm
Yeah, I
understanding.
ain't gonna be hitting him at all this fucking.
So you're
I
saying,
know
like,
which target-
hypothetically, he has, like, a 25 or 26 armor
Yes,
or something
toughness
like that.
specifically. If you can get around his toughness with, say, anything that targets his evasion or with AOE skills or what have you, then way lower. But
Yeah,
his
that ain't
primary
me.
defense is toughness.
Neither.
That ain't me at level 4. We don't.
I mean, remember, you do with your ranged weapons, you do have the aim ability where you can do like 3 times to get an upshift for once for every free action you spend. But I don't think there's anything you can do for melee actions unless you have a perk.
That would be correct.
All right. So, I use the rest of my free. Since it appears I just uselessly punch his knee or something and go, oh, well, this isn't gonna work. That was my free movement, so I use my actual movement to back the heck up to prepare to aim for next turn. That's it.
Right, Ozcar, you're up.
Yeah.
Hit good, buddy. Hit good.
I'm reading through story points real quick. One sec.
No problem. I believe one of your story points can be used to cause an upshift, if I'm not mistaken. Am I
Yeah, but even then,
No.
I'd still have to roll like a 20 and a 5 or a 20 and a 6.
right. It's rough.
There is a story point in here that says we can gain temporary access to a minor piece of equipment. If you guys can find that.
Yeah, I don't think anything minor is going to help us here. Because it has to be like something inconsequential, like not a weapon or anything like that.
And Red Ranger
Oh,
doesn't have
okay.
bring them together until next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we just gotta blast him. And pray.
Anyway, so I took out my 45.
Yeah, Oscar, what are you doing?
Okay. I guess I gotta hit him. I don't have anything else to do. And then I have flanking, correct?
You have flanking, so you have edge.
Sounds good.
And
Oh,
you're
I'm lagging up the store.
okay. Yeah, right off the table.
I lagged so
right
hard.
off the table.
I lagged so hard it flew off the table. Let's go.
Gotta love it.
Okay, I can't. It didn't land on the table. Can't take that roll. Jesus Christ! Can I stop lagging? Oh, that missed. I missed like a god.
Yep.
That's low as hell.
Not bad. but
Holy
it's
shit!
Not
I'm
gonna
lagging
work
like
here.
crazy.
Yeah, your
What is?
shit is pinging out.
Yeah.
Like you're capping 250 right now.
Yeah.
All right. But that's Oscar's turn. It is now the Construct's turn. I'm not going to use his real name for as long as I can,
Because that's a spoiler.
because that's a spoiler. He's going to use a Black Claw attack.
Oh no.
He's going to downshift it so that he gets 2
Oh.
attacks.
Oh no.
And he's going to attack Cadmus and Ozcar.
Oof.
So, Ozcar, this will be at a snag for you. Cadmus, you're taking it straight.
Yep.
Does a 10 hit Cadmus?
Hell no.
Rolled like shit.
No.
Ooh, for flavor, let's say like Cadmus catches it on his blade, but it, like makes his feet indent on the ground, so like there are footprints of himself in the ground now
Yeah.
from how hard this thing was swinging.
And a 12 to hit Oscar. Which I'm just going to assume hits. Or misses, sorry.
There's like a massive shockwave from where Oscar and Cadmus's weapons catch the beast's claws, like the trees shake around them.
Alright, Cadmus, you're up.
That's how much much force this thing was putting behind its blows. So, question: Does the power bloom need to affect every team member, or can we just do it for ourselves?
Oh, I am mistaken. He is specialized in this attack.
Oh,
no.
I mean, would that matter?
In either case, no.
Oh yes.
He rolled really low on both d20s,
Yeah.
so not important.
So does the power bloom that we can do, does it have to affect the whole team, or can we just do it for ourselves?
It does have to affect the whole team, and it costs one personal power. Or, I'm sorry, one story point. I'm pretty sure for every ranger.
Oh, that's fine. We don't have five.
That sucks.
All right,
Well then.
we just got a crit 2 more times.
Yep. Just another edge roll for Cadmus. Though I don't. Oop. Ooh. 20 doesn't hit, right?
Does not hit.
Nope. End turn.
James.
The second verse, same as first. Gun.
All right. Are you going to be using extra actions to aim for an upshift?
I'm at max upshift.
You are
You can
not.
get
It
higher.
goes higher.
Then 12?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to explain, Doggy, or should I?
Yeah. So at higher upshifts, you actually go beyond 12. The next upshift
Sure.
from 12 is 2d8. The next upshift from there is 3d8. And the next... no, yeah, you're right. The first upshift is 2d8. The second upshift is 3d6. And the third upshift is an automatic hit.
Sure.
And then the
Oh,
fourth
shit.
upshit, if you ever get it, is an automatic crit.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So you,
Alright.
you can get 3 for an auto hit.
I mean, so it's a, you said it's a 2d6?
So one upshift is a 2d... So one upshift higher than d12 is 2d8.
2d8.
Two upshifts higher
Okay.
than d12 is 3d6.
Okay.
3 upshifts
Okay.
higher than d12 is an automatic hit.
I
And
need
you
an
can aim
extra
3
d8.
times in a turn.
And you
You
can...
don't have to
I need-
do it?
I did,
I mean-
but I did roll, my 8 that I did roll was a crit.
Right. But you rolled a nat 1 on the d20, didn't you?
I get to re-roll it because I re-roll all ones.
You do reroll all ones, okay.
And it's a 9.
Yeah, but you did not aim beforehand, so it will not apply this time around. That's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so for the-
my who's hurt?
Nah.
Nobody.
Nobody.
No one.
No one has yet to take
That-
damage. Which is
That is
pissing
my
me off
turn.
because he hits like a truck.
Oh, wait, do I have flanking? Because
No.
of Rick?
No.
No, you
Okay.
can't flank with range attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Also, for the future skill, you can aim 3 times in a turn, and if you get 3 upshifts with your skills, that's an auto hit.
Please auto hit.
That'll have to be next
Okay.
round. He's done now.
Yeah, for the future.
Rick?
I did crit though.
No, you did not. You missed.
You
Oh,
have
I
to
have
hit.
to actually
for the
hit.
count.
You yeah, I explained it
So-
earlier. Your total still has to be higher than the goal in
Okay.
order for the crit to succeed. Otherwise, the crit system is very broken.
Yeah.
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 So, just saying, it's pretty much impossible for me to hit this dude.
And you're out of
But for
personal
comedic
power, yeah.
effect, I'll roll.
Okay. You can
For the
help
funny-
another ranger and give them an upshift.
Oh, I'd rather do that.
Okay, who are you
Yeah.
helping?
I'll help Oscar.
Helping Oscar? Okay. Oscar,
Yeah.
you will have an upshift on your next attack.
Okay.
Rose, you're up.
Hello?
Gwen?
You're muted.
Oh no.
I think Gwen might have had to step away. Oh, no,
Free
I
movement.
saw the little choice to do it. Dang it!
Then actually I'm right in the line of fire. That's not a great place to move. Whatever, just like fight. No, you know what? Then again, being in a direct line with the other guys after what I've seen is also a bad place to move.
Yeah.
Let's go over here.
Okay.
Jump. All right, now, okay, how does aiming work?
Aiming is a free action. You can do it up to
Uh-huh.
3 times.
Okay, so I've got 7 speed.
Upshift.
So how many free actions do I have?
After the jump, you have 3.
Now the jump is free.
The jump is a free action, yes. You have 3 other free actions.
Oh, okay, and I can upshift up to 3 times.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to aim, triple aim,
Okay, so you will gain 3 upshifts to your next targeting roll.
which puts me up to a D12.
Yes.
And I am specialized.
Yes.
Let's go.
Come on, do this. You can do it.
And I also get edge.
And from what?
Because I'm a ninja, and it's a speed.
Right you
It's a
are!
speed
All of your
roll.
fucking speed rolls have edge. I forgot about that.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Let's go.
Magical girl powers activate.
Alright, first off, let's just roll the 2d20s, because if I don't roll high on these, I'm probably not going to hit at all.
That's a fact, yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That dice tower is great.
Okay, that is
that's
high enough for you to hit with.
16 or
There's a
15.
16.
Cool.
All right, let's go, baby.
The 16 is what we're
no.
bringing on. Let's do it.
The D10 or the D12 is what's going to hit for you.
Alright, so I'll keep this.
But roll
we'll
them
keep
all anyway
this.
for crit fishing.
Good fish.
True.
You got it. I mean, except the D2.
We need
That's
more
not gonna
crits to
help.
get our personal power back.
We need 2 more.
Okay, I think I got everything. A 4, a 6, an 8, a 10, a 12.
Just missing the 2, but the 2 won't give you a crit anyway.
Yeah. That's
we all
only a
swarm the.
It's
the
only a
dice.
5 on the D10 or a 3 on the D12.
Yeah, the 5 is the best result, so a 21 isn't going to do it.
That's all I got, guys.
Damn.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good
That was a
shot.
good try.
I
Now
tried. Maybe next turn.
Oscar.
You
Okay,
have an
so Rick is
upshift.
giving me an upshift. Okay. So I roll.
You'll roll an edge, and you'll
Not
roll
you.
1 higher than your usual strike. So what's your
There we
strike
go.
normally? A D12?
It's a D6.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
D8
drop shift
now.
to a D8.
Yes. I don't think I have any personal power benefits I can get, right? Let's see.
Solo strike, but you can't use it.
Can you
Nope,
use
can't use it.
aiming?
All right, cool.
Can you aim in melee?
No.
A lot of my stuff is based off of
As
melee,
the
though.
longest question mark I have added to a statement.
Because if you can aim in melee, you might actually be able to like do something.
Might be worth a double check while Oscar rolls.
Yeah.
Let's roll the 20s first.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not lagging anymore. Let's go. Oh,
Go.
it didn't matter. Oh wait, it did matter. Nope. Don't worry about it, Agma. We'll go next.
Okay.
We'll
Looks
go
like
next.
looks like
I
the
am
dragon is
rolling
going
like
next.
hot garbage today.
Oh dear.
Okay, so yeah, he's going to make the second verse same as the first. He's going
There's
to use
no
his.
way I just rolled.
Actually, no, he's going to use a different attack this time.
Oh.
He's going to use a tail sweep attack.
Oh, he's gonna hit all of us, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
This is a specialized attack because he's using one of his natural weapons. And it's an AoE attack, so...
Ow.
Actually, technically, this is a multiple targets attack.
Do multiple
So-
targets count as individual?
Yep, multiple targets count as individual attacks, and
Let's go!
everyone
Snag.
but James is in range.
Whoa, wait, what?
With his
shit,
si-
what
yeah.
the fuck?
He has a 15-foot
wait.
reach with this attack.
Damn it.
Oh, a long tail.
Oh,
Does the
Extendo
trees,
tail.
Damn,
do
Daddy
the
long
trees
tail.
help our the trees help our party in any way?
He's gonna
The
knock
trees
down
are
some
about to get
trees. What he
cleaned.
gonna do? So first attacking Cadmus.
Alright, let's do this.
Why am I rolling 2 d20s? Get out of here.
Oh, I was about to say, does it give himself edge?
No. All right. Does a 24 hit Cadmus?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's
I
right on the
think
mark.
You are
isn't it?
prone.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
This attack doesn't do any damage. It just knocks you prone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll take it.
good.
Okay.
James, you're not attacked. Sorry. I'm going down the list here. Rick.
Yep.
I fucking missed you. It's a 9. I just assume I miss.
Yes, you do.
Rose.
Snag. Oh no.
Have we been able to figure out if my hard target is an actual like entire D20 plus my dice acrobatics check,
Hard target?
or what? Yeah,
No,
hard
it's
target
just
says
your
whenever
acrobatics.
I move in a turn, I roll my acrobatics to augment my my what's it called?
Evasion.
Your evasion defense?
Evasion. Yeah, my evasion score.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your acrobatics.
All right.
Boy, I wish I could fucking navigate this thing. Particularly, as part of your move action, you did move.
Yep, it's another reason I picked ninja.
Yep.
Oh, 7, 8.
So you're adding 8 or 7?
I mean, I get a D2 dice, so
Oh, your
When else-
acrobatics.
When it's
Okay.
just the skill dice, not the D20.
that's what I was
Oh, so it's
asking
2.
about, because it sounds
So-
like I make an acrobatics check, which is a D20 plus 2, isn't it?
It normally
No,
would
you
be,
use
yes,
your
but you're not.
acrobatics ability, not make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, it is saying you roll your acrobatics skill, so just the skill die.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes my evasion 18 then.
Okay. So I assume that's still better than your toughness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, since I know what your evasion is, that you're prone.
Great.
Oh.
It was a 22.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Oh, I'm not rolling a D2. Oh well.
It's hard for me to convince myself to raise my acrobatics when I also need to spend things into targeting.
Yeah.
Not rolling
That's
a
always
D6.
a tough
Where's
roll.
my D6? There it is. All right, and then
You can feel it,
finally
James.
Ozcar, who he has a snag against.
Yes, sir.
That's
God,
cocked.
I'm lagging like crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't hit you. All right, moving on.
Noise.
Yeah.
Like even with a snag,
fuck
that's a 16, so nothing doing.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck is going on? This is literally
So-
last section.
Rose and Cadmus are prone. Oscar and Rick are
Alright.
not.
Yep.
Boy, I wish I could remember what the fuck prone does.
I think it just knocks you down and takes your all your movement or half your movement to get up.
I want to say it's all your movement to get up. Oh, here it is, getting knocked prone. Hang on.
Who's upside down?
I went through the world. I didn't mean to go through the world.
That's impressive.
Guys, I got clipped through the ground.
Where you clipped through the map?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
okay. No, you're fine. Okay, I thought you
Okay.
like all the way clipped.
Standing
through. I was
up. Standing up requires 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
Hey,
It
good thing
It is
I
not
get to jump.
specifically half, it is 15 feet.
Good thing I get to jump for 20 freely.
Indeed.
like, that's so funky. That's 15. Period.
Ninja flip.
But okay.
Well, most characters only have like 20 feet of movement at the start of the campaign, so
Oh. Okay, now it makes sense.
Yep. Let me think here. He's done. Cadmus.
Cadmus is gonna pick himself up. That was weird, and go for another attack.
Yeah, I thought prone had more of a penalty than that. I'm not going to use that attack again.
The
wait,
phrase crazy.
We can't
Oh,
hit
he's
him
a couple
anyway,
times.
so
Alright.
he can play around.
End turn.
All right, James.
All right, so how does this aiming shit work?
So you can spend a free action to aim.
Okay.
increases-
You can
your
do that
upset.
up to.
Reactions based off of movement.
You can do it up to
Okay.
3 times. And
And then
with
I'm
your
gonna-
current speed and skill, if you do it 3 times, you can auto hit.
I think I can.
What's your speed?
Hold on. Not actually. My speed's probably not great. My speed is a 7 to 7, so 17 evasion.
Okay, I don't need your evasion. I just need your speed. So you have 4 free actions. You can spend 3 of them to aim.
I would like to do that.
Okay. Your next targeting attack is an automatic hit.
So just roll your skill dice.
Just
right?
roll damage?
No, you just
I
roll
don't know.
damage.
Oh,
Or
I
You
don't
technically
roll
don't roll
damage.
damage. He just takes damage,
Yeah.
He just takes damage, yeah.
Oh,
What's your
damage.
damage?
which is
I do 2
reduced.
damage.
But what about
Go
crit
on.
fishing?
You can't
That's
crit
the
fish
thing.
when you can't roll.
Yep.
You can choose to still roll and ignore the auto hit, but you ignore the auto hit.
Right.
Yeah, we
Well,
want
we
the
have
auto
enough
hit.
melee people. We have enough melee people to try to fish for crits. So I think
Yeah,
you
we
guys
do.
just automatically hitting us better.
So
Yeah.
this attack normally does 2 damage.
It
Yes.
does one.
Okay, so it does 1 damage.
Hell yeah, that's my turn.
We'll take
Finally,
it.
damage on board.
That's better than
More
most of us.
damage on board. Yeah. I haven't hit a single time. I blame you
None
guys
of
for being
us.
too close.
Rick,
So this monster has
No,
taken 10
no,
damage
James
total.
blasted this dude
All
in
right,
the face.
Rick's
round
gonna
1.
Rick's gonna help.
Whiff City.
Rick's gonna help Oscar hit
Cadmus.
by
Okay.
fucking smashing this thing's toe. That's it.
hammer the toe. That's Rick Rose.
You're muted again, by the way.
Okay, I
I'm gonna check
you
the
know,
time real quick.
actually,
Okay.
it doesn't really matter how I spend my movement. I get up.
Okay.
And I do 3 aims and fire.
All right. So going for the D12.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you beautiful 2d20. Let me get a high enough number, please.
Come on,
Also,
got
since
this.
you did move, you can add your acrobatics to your defense again. Just as a note.
13 and a 1.
But you can
Yes, it
re-roll the
doesn't
1. It
really
didn't. It didn't go in the thing.
Yeah, that shit's cocked as fuck, yeah.
Okay.
It
13
came
and
up
a
with
1.
1 anyway.
Well, that's that.
That's cursed.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. No, you're not hitting with that.
Yep. Nope.
Even with the D12?
Even with a D12, its AC
Yeah.
is 26.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, that's
all
it.
done. Re-roll a 1 into a 1.
Oscar.
All right. Done.
Okay, I got the upshift. Jesus Christ, please, I'm begging. 1 hit.
Crit fish, crit fish.
Nope, 17.
Nope. Okay.
Oh wait, that's not even 17. That's an 8 and a 1.
It's an 8.
Oh.
It's an 8 and an 8.
Oh, 8 and 8, yeah.
No, 16 ain't gonna do it.
Um,
It's it's the construct's turn. Let's go.
no.
Let's switch tactics here. We're going to use dragon.
Just say let's kill. I was like, oh no.
Let's kill.
Also, yes. I'm going to use Dragon Crusher.
Oh
That
no.
sounds badass.
But
Oscar's
also
a dragon
terrifying.
sword.
This
Oscar has a
attack.
dragon sword.
This attack is going to be against Ozcar, so it is going to be snagged.
Oh,
It's the Dragon Man. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Just trying to assert dominance.
Head nod, head nod.
I don't like you, funny dragon man.
This world ain't big enough for 2 dragons.
Puny dragon.
I need to add a. I'm stealing somebody's coin for a second.
Okay.
I just
No,
gotta
no,
add a
no,
coin
no.
to my fucking table.
That checks out.
No, not our power coin.
And call Agma IRS.
I see God's hand come and snatch my coin.
All right, there you go. You can have that
You're
back.
not gonna need this.
I didn't hit.
You're not.
Oh,
You
yes.
have to win
That's a
death
13 to
on-
hit. I missed.
Oh, yes.
I think I'm gonna stop attacking Oscar for a while. I'm not doing anything here.
Yo,
Cadmus,
the sock and bopper fight is crazy.
Cadmus. My
Fucking
turn.
samesies. I
Cadmus,
can't
you're up.
hit him, he can't hit me.
The 2 dragons just can't hit anything.
Blue
Absolutely.
Ranger of Death and the Pink Ranger of like Jubilee firing goofy fireworks. I'm Dazzler,
no.
pretty
And
fireworks, go!
All right, Cadmus misses. James.
Oh, I'm gonna auto hit and turn.
Yeah, auto hit and turn.
Let's
So
go.
11 damage. 11
One more damage. You know what's fortunate is that the damage resistance that he built up doesn't stack.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That'd be
Listen,
terrifying.
I don't care how many times I have to hit you. You will die.
You can't hit my allies, and I can't hit you.
God, the worst
Don't
part
say
about this,
that.
if I hit, I don't think I do much.
Don't say that. He might wise
I-
up and go over and kill the Blue Ranger.
We just need you to hit.
All right.
Trying.
Let's see. That was James. Rick.
I'm gonna
Rick-
stub his other toe.
All right. Keep
Rick James.
Rose.
Dude, this fight's so stupid.
Hop 5 feet back.
It is kind of weird how more than once we have come up to a way where it's like cheesing the fight.
Dramatic,
Yeah.
dramatic
Against all
backflip.
defenses are
If I had
Why
a
is
nickel every time you guys have
Raccoon
done
the
this,
only
I'd have
person
2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
it's because all of us put so much effort into high
That's a
defenses
1 and a
so that when
7.
we-
Yes,
What?
it is. All right. Next down the list, Oscar.
Pew, pew, pretty fireworks. Pew, pew.
We
Wait,
don't do
so
a lot
Rick
of
is
damage,
giving the
but
help
we do
action,
defend.
right?
What?
Did Rick give help, or is Rick?
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
stubbed his other toe. For
Rick
him.
can't
just
do
making
anything
sure.
but help because he's not strong enough to actually perform an impact. All right, well, you have a 1 up the Dragon Zord's ass and a 10 across the table.
You want to reroll that one?
That's up to Agma.
It's a story point for you to do it, I'm pretty sure.
No, like
Never
it got
mind.
stuck on the Dragon Zord. Like, does that count as a reroll or no?
Blame the dragon sword on the 1.
You know what? I'll answer that here in a second. No.
Huh?
Okay.
The Dragon Zord itself doesn't.
Zord just dies.
Yeah, the Dragon Zord itself doesn't have a collider on it, so it actually didn't impact the die. It got stuck on the base slightly.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
If there was a
Now
collider
can
on
we
the dragon, I
summon
would have
Zord?
rolled it.
Actually, you know, if I summoned my Zord, it wouldn't even matter. I don't think I could hit it with my Zord.
You guys would actually have a shittier time hitting him with the Zords.
Yeah,
We
because
get
they're bigger.
disadvantage on
This thing is
smaller
smaller.
things, right? Yeah.
Which is kind of the reason why
Oh, that's my turn.
I'm not allowing them for this combat, because the Zords will make your situation worse.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
God.
our Zords have worse AC than us. So
AC, attacks, everything's just bad.
God, that's wild.
Whose turn
we
is it
did
after
do a
that?
lot of focus into armor.
Oh, it's my turn.
I think it's your. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
you
your
know
turn.
what? Black Claw attack against Cadmus. Both of them. Both of them.
Oh,
what the-
no.
What the hell?
Wait, he's
He
got
just
a
did something
multi-attack?
particular.
Yeah, he takes a downshift to get multi-attack.
Yeah, he takes a downshift game multi-attack. I'm going to add a quarter. There we go. I have a coin now. I hit T instead of R. I rolled a natural 1. All right. So second attack.
The first attack
Let's
was-
go!
Second
The
attack.
dragons can't hit shit.
Shadow said kill by chip. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Death by
Death by
1,000
1,000
flashlight
spoons.
All
bulbs.
right. Well, that's my turn. I still can't fucking hit a target. Cadmus, you're up.
Oh,
Rangers,
What
the
was the
morphing
second roll?
grid is running out of energy. Please end the fight.
Don't have enough story points for a power bloom, so he'll just keep doing the same thing. Roll the 220s to see if he even has a chance to hit.
Yep. Crit fish, goddammit.
Oh no,
Nope.
no, that's only like a 20 max end turn.
James. Auto hit.
Oh, damage enter.
One damage.
This is exactly like the Megazord fight. This is crazy. There's no way this can happen twice.
You know what? You know what's pissing me off? You guys aren't supposed to win this fight. Rose, you're up.
Let's go!
Literally
Right,
exactly
let's go
James.
for dramatic 1 damage again. Oh, I mean, for the first time ever.
You got
James
this.
James is winning this
I believe
fight.
at you.
I believe at you? What?
Believe at you.
Absolutely.
That's a 10 and a 13.
13?
Nope.
Might make it?
No.
Nope.
No?
25
That's a max of
if I
25.
rolled a 12. Would that work?
Nope.
No.
No. Well,
Oh.
done again.
Oscar.
Oh. No, wait. Did James go? Oh, I mean, Rick? Rick, oh, whatever.
I'm just
Rick's-
skipping
outside
Rick
his
because he's just
tail.
helping every turn.
I'll stub his tail.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Like, there are 2 characters I can effectively skip every round. Rick and James.
That's a 12 and a 6? Oh, 18 and 6.
18 to 6 doesn't quite do it.
Damn it.
I feel like this time the spear like looks like it cuts in, but it like just gets repelled off.
Yeah.
Its upgraded armor repels it.
He catches
Yeah.
it with 2 fingers.
Oh, is it possible for me to give the help action to Rose?
No.
She's too far away.
Damn.
You have to be next to Rose in order to help Rose.
Okay, never mind.
You can hop over here and pose dramatically.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you
I
can-
will do interpretive posing.
Yes, please. All
Oh,
of
your
you.
next turn?
Next turn.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, line up again,
yeah. My
please.
next turn, I will do interpretive posing.
That's Ozcar. Is now the dragon's turn. 2 attacks on Cadmus. I have to keep trying.
Man, he really has something against Red Rangers, doesn't he?
It's
Hey,
like
he
a
can't
bull, you
fight
know.
his- He can't fight.
I
a
rolled
dragon
it not
without
one
one.
again.
Let's go!
Okay,
It's so silly.
does a 22 hit?
That's not a crit, right?
No, it is not a crit. It's just a 22.
Dang, I was actually kind of hoping it was a crit so it would give us a story point, but yeah, I'll have Cadmus take it.
Okay, you take 3 points of sharp damage.
What the hell?
Ow.
How much health do you have?
Okay, yeah, Cadmus takes the hit and he just goes flying into a tree, demorphing. He's unconscious.
Cadmus is unconscious.
Oh no.
Well,
Like,
there's the
everybody just
problem.
hears Cadmus smack against the tree.
Yeah, the first blow that connects knocks out Red Ranger entirely.
We had story points, but it's fine. Somebody go get him.
I don't want to use it. We
What?
need it for other things. James can just get me up later.
Cadmus
Fair.
is defeated. James, I assume automatic damage.
Well,
Please go
I
heal
have-
him.
No, he's
I
not
have no.
defeated,
Here's
he's
the
just
thing. I
unconscious.
have 4, and it's a free action to heal. So I can free action him and still hit automatically.
one.
Red
There's
Ranger
no
stands
shot.
back up. It's morphin
If
time.
I recall, oh yeah, you still have all your personal power because you resisted the chaos
Yes,
wave.
I have
Yeah.
4. I had 4, and that was my first PowerPoint. Revive
didn't hear
auto
no
damage
bell.
was returned.
Okay,
This man really did just heroes never died. That's
Cadmus is
crazy.
more, so that's still
And
dangerous.
then I pulled out my gun.
Cadmus is currently unmorphed. You will have to burn an action next turn to remorph.
You're gonna
Yes.
have to do it anyways, buddy. So
Yep.
All right, that's James saving the day.
Uh,
Rick,
You,
I don't know. I fucking bashed the back of his head for 0 damage to
Yep.
help.
Rose.
You-
Short move, 5 foot, and a shot again. Yeah, come on.
What are you
Damn
aiming
it.
for?
It's... Thank you.
Right here?
Anywhere, it doesn't matter. Shoot gun, pew pew.
Shoot gun, pew pew. I assume triple aim again.
Yes, it's
All right.
all I've got. I can't even hit with a triple aim. All
I
right.
mean, you can
Oh,
defend
this'll
it.
do it.
A 20! One of those is a 20!
20, 20. Oh, you just need to roll.
Go.
You just need to- You got this.
Okay. I believe in myself.
You do.
I believe in myself.
We just need one of
I
these
believe in-
motherfuckers to hit.
I believe in Pink Ranger.
Oh, that's a 1 on
That's
the
a crit!
It's
a crit!
There's an 8. There's an 8.
Is he an 8?
It's a
And I
crit.
rolled a 1 on the 10 and the 12, but I did roll an 8 on the 8.
And that's enough.
go!
It's a crit.
It's a crit.
Do it.
It's a
Story
crit.
point. Story point.
Story point, and it takes 3 damage.
Oh my god, we're
yes.
so close. We're
Oh
so
my
close.
God.
to
Right?
it.
Miracles
yeah.
do happen. I am magical.
It's still alive. Oscar, your turn.
Oh, damn it.
That's
You get the good guy thumbs up from Rick.
We need one more story point, right, to burn it all so we can get our.
We just
our
got one
stuff
because I
back.
Push the
crit.
power back.
Yeah, we need one more.
So we need one more. Okay.
So we have 4 right now.
This is so
Yes.
We
dramatic.
need 1 more so we can all get our special abilities back.
Please,
So
why did my
dramatic.
ping shoot the 400?
Wait, I just had an idea. Who can help? Can somebody go and help James for the auto crit?
Nope, I did not.
18 does not hit. All right, it is now the creature's
Nope.
turn,
Oh
You're
dear.
right.
and his guard drops.
Uh-oh.
There
Oh,
is
no.
suddenly this horrible squeal of energy.
Oh, no.
Oh
Oh
dear.
no.
It is raw and angry, and that is the best way I can describe the feeling ripping through all of you right now. It does not do damage, but it is a very raw and visceral source of energy that is just reverberating through your suits. Cadmus, since you're not morphed at this point in time, you do not feel this, but the sound itself is still terrible to hear. That said, all of you do understand what it says.
Oh.
In spite of this horrible screech that it's emitting, each of you understand that it is saying analysis complete. And you watch as this entity implodes into itself. And vanishes.
It was just sciencing us?
It was a
Above board,
scout.
I did say that.
Remember that information is power.
Cadmus, are you okay?
So we won.
Oh my god, it knows Cadmus's real face.
Yep.
I need a moment. Yeah, Cadmus is like that. James Heal only does like 1 HP, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I still have 3 uses.
Yeah, like for flavor right now, Cadmus is visibly on his last legs, just leaning on his sword.
James is like, damn, he got away.
Damn, James, nice shooting.
That was a damn scout.
A really tough one too.
We need to get back. And Ozcar will try to help Cadmus up and get him out of there.
Rick will do the same.
Because like for flavor, Cadmus demorphed and then hit the tree, so he is visibly in pain.
Yep. There's nothing left behind of that guy, right?
Nope. There's nothing left because you didn't defeat it. He left.
He
Complete disintegration.
Oh, that's lame.
Thanks,
Hey,
guys.
We survived.
I just hope this
But
isn't the start of something worse.
We gave away a lot of what we had. And I think that's the real problem.
So burgers
Cadmus.
or what's up?
Cadmus, you need to contact your family as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I'll notify them as soon as I can.
Somebody needs to tell Jordan too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's head back to base. I need a cot.
Yeah.
And probably a
Rick,
cast.
Rick
what
and
is-
Ozcar will help you back to base.
What
Yep.
if my magic girl morph even look
I
like?
I can put my hand on him and heal him again.
I'll make
Here,
a 3D
take another.
representation before next session.
Okay.
You'll have a proper magical girl ranger. By
The
next
point
session.
is, I look quite a bit different, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
visible difference.
Yeah, take a heal. Another one.
2 HP.
Back
So,
to base.
Pizza or
Not the time, James.
Fucking Skittle
Maybe-
refuses
maybe
to take
tomorrow.
any of these heavy-hitting things seriously. Fucking
One of these days,
I mean,
James
he
is
hasn't
gonna
gotten
get
hit.
real hard. Yeah,
One
like,
of
he's
these
gonna be like,
days.
wow, this shit sucks.
honestly, if it was not for Rose's crit, my next move was to go after James. Like for
That's
real.
fair.
To be completely honest, yeah, getting free shots off of the back, yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I just realized that that I would have done more all this time if I would have flipped back and just assisted James every turn.
Or the crits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just give him the auto crit.
Hi Riku,
But
what
this
are you
was the
doing?
first fight where I realized aiming was even a thing. So
Yeah. I think it
Write
came
that
up
down.
during the first session, but not any others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
So-
built a psychopath.
With this
This is what I built.
new potential I don't know how to word this. I really don't know how to word this, but we are
Development.
ending session here this week with that.
Yeah.
With his
with the new
harrowing news.
developments.
A
Is
pirate
this a
victory
two-part
for our
episode?
Rangers.
This was not a 2-part episode. This is the closing of this episode. You guys will be leveling up at the end of the session.
Oh,
Because we stood our ground against that thing.
I mean, you kind of fucking deserve it. You won that fight. You won a fight you were not supposed to win.
Yeah.
Because
That was
that was a win.
A, I can't roll for shit, and B, James's stats are fucking stupid.
That holy skittle bullshit. That
That raccoon
James-
bullshit.
This man's got
James
nothing
is just
but
highly
targeting.
specialized.
He's just built different.
Go,
built
go,
alternatively.
Power
Go,
Rangers.
go, cheesing Rangers.
Death by 1,000 laser cuts.
Indeed.
Does not 1,000 flashlights.
Oh, what is this?
Flashlights.
Penetrating shot?
Flashlights, not flashlights.
Flashlights.
Oh, dear.
Flashlights.
Death
No,
by
it was-
1,000
I
flashlights.
was making a Warhammer
Remember-
joke.
Do you guys remember when I
Are
was
you
like,
talking about
yeah,
las
I'm a-
cannons?
Yeah, las guns when they call them a
That's crazy.
flashlight.
Oh my
look,
God.
look, I am a glass cannon. I'm also the support.
Yes.
So-
A support that Cadmus is very thankful for.
Yeah.
So we are gonna raid Moon Fox T-Ho. We haven't raided T-Ho in a while. She's playing Elden Ring. I assume she's doing terribly.
Damn.
Oof.
Oh, looks like she's hanging out with a few people actually. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna raid T-Ho. Thank you so much everybody for hanging out to my party. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah.
We did. Thank you for running.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Happy to be back, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel good. I felt good running this session. I'll be honest. I haven't gotten to feel good running in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I felt really, really good running this session. So yeah, look forward to next episode when I make things arguably worse.
There's worse.
No.
I mean,
Wait,
you guys
you
are
can
level.
see-
You guys are level 5. You guys are getting bonuses. Red Ranger is going to have a
Sure.
stupid powerful ability. Your Zords are going to get an upgrade.
Mhm.
Shit's going to go sideways for somebody.
Level
For
5 is
everybody.
just like in D&D. Level 5 is where things start to change.
Yes.
Wait, we don't get a Zord feature till 6, right?
You don't get a Zord
Yeah.
feature,
No.
but your Zords will gain stats. We'll go over it here in a bit. In the meantime,
Oh.
Yeah.
I will see you guys. God, when am I streaming next? Tuesday? I don't know what I'm doing yet on Tuesday. We're probably going to play more Kingdom Come Deliverance just so I can get through the fucking monastery mission.
Here's
But,
open.
yeah. Bye-bye, you guys.
Take care,
Bye.
everybody. See you next
Bye.
episode.
Bye, everybody.